just a constant reminder about social media. I don't know if you guys have ever, if they've ever popped up on your For You pages. There's this couple in America, very famous, beautiful woman, good-looking guy, nice two handsome little boys. Look like they've got their lives together. You know, nice little marriage. They have so much fun and everything in between. And all of a sudden, we're hearing that the wife filed for divorce. And then people who just, always just watch on the terraces, now all of a sudden they come and say, yeah, we could see the signs. What do you mean you could see the signs? It was you who was cheering them on in the comments. You guys are so cute. How is it that all of a sudden you could have seen the signs of the divorce? First of all, I must say I'm disappointed because, yes, based on what we could see, they look like they just had their lives together.
So it's an American couple.
Yes. They look like they had their lives together. He's a chef. I can't remember what his wife does, but one of those, they do really cutesy stuff. They go on dates. They cook together. She plays pranks on him, and everything in between. And just like, oh, that's nice. And then she files for divorce, and allegedly he was cheating on her. And the world is just like, what, Desmond? How dare you? How dare you? Like, yeah, we could. The signs were there. We could hear it in his laugh. Honestly, she was too much.
We could hear it in his laugh. Oh Lord.
No, he did have a very interesting
Everybody's
laugh.
A genius in hindsight, isn't it?
Yes, everyone is a genius. Then I said, honestly, she was doing too much because you do these little pranks where she makes like a cake, or should make like a cake that looks like a chicken piece, and then
he'll bite it
thinking it's chicken. So she'll play such pranks on him, and people are like, you see, those pranks that you were doing are too much for him. Now he's irritated.
There was another couple that I saw when they announced that they split, people were disappointed. I think they used to make content together.
Yeah.
Like I think they're from the Middle East.
Yes, I remember
that
those
couple.
ones.
I was also disappointed when I learned that they're not together again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you get invested in other people's lives.
For me, it was just so amazing how this whole time everything was fine. All of a sudden, there were red flags. We saw the signs, but actually you didn't see the signs. You now just want to come off like you know everything, but really you don't. But I was so disappointed, and it was a bit of a reminder that what you see on social media is not entirely what it is on the ground, and we need to keep reminding ourselves that it's not reality.
How many times are you going to be reminded of that?
Gosh.
People will show you the good sides.
Every day there's a
Did they ever show you the fights?
No, they never did.
And that's why you bought into the illusion that they're such a perfect couple. But
right?
there are probably times where they're on video and they just had an argument, but they have to put out a video today because they've got fans or something.
They get paid.
And who knows how long she stayed in that relationship, even though she wanted to leave. But people love them together, so she has to just be there.
Make a business decision.
Yeah. And she had to endure.
Make a business decision and just stay. Yeah.
Do they have any kids?
Two boys.
Two
boys. Yeah. And apparently they were spotted at Disney World this past weekend. People like, oh look, they're still together. Sweetie, they're gonna be together for the kids. Like, can you at least get that right? So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
all right.
A nice little reminder.
You're handling a divorce.
Yeah.
No wonder the headache.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, sir?
Wait, what?
Yeah? It looks like you lost the number to your barber.
Maybe you should be my barber. How about that?
And I can do a great job.
Hell no. Real quick, for me, I think it's just the Chawama by-election. Looking forward to see how it's going to be on the ground on the actual day. I know it's been quite
peaceful.
Slightly. Not what I expected. I expected it to be a little
chaotic.
A little bit, yeah. Because of the circumstances that led to this. There's a former president who's beloved in that area. Then his child becomes MP and he passes on and she's there. And that's the reason why she hasn't been in her constituency and stuff. So I wonder how the people on the ground feel.
I think life goes on.
You think so? You think people there moved on?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is this from conversations you've had with people,
A little
or
bit.
it's just?
A little bit
Do you think that will reflect on with the results,
with the results.
or people? Because we know that's a PF like stronghold for a very long time. Is this the time where things start to change? That's what I'm wondering. And
I think-
this is
I-
quite a
I
key
also-
by-election.
Yes, I also think what happened after the death has really like somewhat left, put people. Confidence is not really there from a lot of people, and they're looking at what to do, continuation and whatnot. But yesterday was very busy. I was in Jama yesterday. It was extremely busy because almost all the besides the Republican president, but these other parties that are participating, their presidents were in the constituency. So Harry Kalab had a huge entourage in there. You had the UPND on the other side with the UPND alliance partners on the other side also with a lot of people. It was just like a buzz of activity. And for me, it's just that the plus is just the not having violence. Not having it's strange to me because that area when campaigns are on, you need to be very careful how you move. But it's just showing a different side to it. So I was just thinking to myself, I was like, when I asked a few people, they were like, sure, life goes on,
Really?
Like life just does go on.
Well, tomorrow will be interesting.
It'll be very interesting. I'm so eager to see how people vote tomorrow.
Do you feel like they have like a sense of neglect, or they feel neglected?
I don't know, but it's a sense of a lot of things have happened after the death of the former president. Yeah. So
Good or bad? Like what?
I guess we'll know tomorrow. I guess we'll know tomorrow. Maybe the people that I spoke to were speaking from a point of it's just a few people. It's not like a whole.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's just a few people. So I wouldn't also want to use it as a barometer for.
Can't
the
say that's how
entire
everyone
move.
feels.
You know,
Right.
it's just a few people that I was around with. It was like, so what's going on?
Right.
How are you feeling? Who's your money on? Who are you voting for? That kind. So it's just based off how many were we? About 8 people or so. So it's
It's a small sample
it's
size.
a
I
small
guess.
sample size. It's So to them, if they feel like they've moved on and life goes on, so it's entirely up to them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's entirely up to them.
Anything on your mind, sir?
Farmers being paid.
Right.
Yeah, that. I think it took a long time, but it has been done. Middle of farming season, it has been done, and we're having good rains as well. So meaning again.
We'll be having that in What's Hot in the News. So
Yeah,
can
yeah.
Definitely dive into that.
We can dive into that. Yeah, so that's what's on my mind this morning. So those payments coming in, those a lot of people, the president did really encourage more production, like mass production, after we had that whole, we've had it in the 5 years, medical fiasco, prices hitting, going so high, and then last year having a bumper harvest, FRA getting directives to get more from the farmers instead of the planned 500,000 metric tons, getting 1.5 million metric tons. And I know that this year again, the farmers want to continue on the same trajectory and produce even more. And obviously, the same plans that were had were produce more than, that might affect the end product, which is mealie meal. Prices might start coming down if there's a lot of supply of raw material. So, yeah, that's what's been on my mind. We can get into what's hot in the news. Keep a look right here on Hot. The heat is on.
This is breakfast. Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
Are you tired of complex financial platforms that leave you overwhelmed? Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to Standard Chartered Bank's Straight to Bank. Our user-friendly interface puts you in control. No more headaches, just simplicity and ease. Imagine the convenience of access 24/7, 365 days a year. Accountability is key, and our system provides an impeccable audit trail, putting you firmly in charge. No more guessing games, just transparency at your fingertips. We take pride in giving you a service that's unmatched, efficient, and secure. You can be rest assured that your transactions are backed by best-in-class safety measures. Whether you're making local transactions or handling global payments, Straight to Bank has you covered. Fast, secure, and efficient. That's the Straight to Bank promise by Standard Chartered Bank. Experience the future of financial management. Try Straight to Bank today. To open a business banking account, call 5247 and a business banking relationship manager will call you back. Alternatively, email us zmbusiness.banking@sc.com. or visit www.sc.com. Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Escape to paradise this summer at Le Elementos Boutique Hotel. Indulge in luxury with our exclusive room specials. Cozy up in a cobalt room for just 2,000 kwacha, including a continental breakfast. Or treat yourself to our Baobab Suites for 3,000 kwacha, complete with breakfast for two. For a touch of elegance, our copper rooms await at 2,850 kwacha with breakfast for one. And don't forget to experience our 5-star restaurant where local flavors meet international cuisine. From gourmet breakfasts to exquisite dinners, your taste buds are in for a treat. We are still offering traditional buffets on Friday. Plus, enjoy our 24-hour service for ultimate convenience. Book your summer getaway now. Call us on 0761 990 075. Your summer getaway awaits.
Oh no, I left my ATM card at home. How will I withdraw cash?
Relax. Use EcoBank Express Cash. Just generate a code on your phone and withdraw from any EcoBank ATM. No card needed.
Wow, that's banking made easy.
Go cardless with EcoBank Express Cash. EcoBank, a better way to get cash on the go.
This is
Breakfast.
Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
We like hearing from you, so why don't you send us your thoughts on today's What's Hot in the News by sending a WhatsApp text or voice note to 0974 870 877. What's Hot in the News, exclusive to the Red Hot Breakfast. Red Hot Breakfast.
All right, getting to what's hot in the news, the story we're covering today. The Food Reserve Agency, FRA, says it has disbursed 11.35 billion kwacha to financial institutions for payment to all farmers who supplied maize to the agency during the 2025 crop marketing season. Speaking during a press briefing, FRA Executive Director Justin Junka said payments are being made through over-the-counter bank payments, direct bank transfers, and mobile money services to ensure that farmers receive their funds efficiently. Mr. Junka said the agency procured over 1.6 million metric tons of grade A white maize, equivalent to approximately 33.3 million 50-kilogram bags. He has since thanked farmers for their patience and continued contribution to national food security.
So if I have to summarize this particular statement, this particular deadline of 10th January was actually met. The agency, working together with the board, mobilized these required resources to meet the funds that were required to be paid to the farmers. Before the 10th, as we were getting to the 10th, all the funds that were outstanding by that particular time were mobilized and immediately transferred to financial institutions that are working with the agency to pay the farmers. So what we now have is a situation where the farmers' money has been mobilized and transferred to financial institutions. So in essence, when we say that we have paid the farmer, what we are saying is that what is being owed by the agency to the farmers has been given it to financial institutions to make farmers access it.
All right, well, that's the story that we're covering today in What's Hot in the News. Feel free to send us a voice note on 0974-870-877. Make sure your voice note is under 60 seconds. Introduce yourself as you give us your contribution and also make sure that we can hear you clearly.
That's right. So call us up now. It's 0974-870-877. It's 0950-955-877. We'd like to hear from you regarding stories that are hot in the news this morning.
You can achieve and be great. With Zanako, it's yours to take. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first.
The time is 06:22 on Hot. The heat is on. This time check is brought to you by Zanako. Now, Zanako is giving you a chance to win 15,000 kwacha just for you. You can be one of the 10 monthly winners of up to 15,000 kwacha when you apply for a new loan, top up an existing one, or refinance a loan from another institution at Zanako. Apply online today on the Zanako website or visit your nearest branch. T's and C's apply.
No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. Zanako.
The most important meal of the day is definitely breakfast. Start your day off on the right foot with the right information on the Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
All right, you can give us a call on 0974-870-877 or 0950-955-877 regarding what's hot in the news this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, what's your name?
This is Gift calling from within Lusaka.
Yes, Gift, what's your contribution?
Okay, so I would say there are no permanent friends or permanent enemies in politics. We only move to where the cake is being shared. Okay, so my take today is on farmers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what crop are they going to plant, which they will harvest with the remaining few months of the rain? Because we know that the rain came very early this year. Anyway, the president gave so much hope in Choma. We explained why there was a drainage because they bought more than what they budgeted.
Yes.
So that is a very good hope that he gave to the farmers. Because, you know, I come from Mafinga. So there is a problem. Our farmers, our relatives there, were taught to do away with those old traditional seeds, whereby like what used to happen was when you harvest, you keep some for the following season. Mm-hmm. But now they were told to do all those. You were only taught to be buying seeds, like the lab-made seed gems, whatever they call them. Mm-hmm. And this year, the 2025-2026 season, the 10 kg bag was going at 1,000 kwacha. Where would the villager get that? And most of them were not paid for the mess they supplied. Anyway, God will help us.
Are they not on the e-voucher that government was helping supplement with these supplies?
Yeah, they were. Some were on the e-voucher, like they were in so many small cooperatives. Mm-hmm. But even those small cooperatives, those were like our parents, they asked them to be paying something. They say we take something. Small cooperatives they were in. Okay. So like. In the village, it's very difficult to have money. Huh? Like, just to have money, you must have maybe sold something, or maybe someone has sent you some money. Like this time around, there is Airtel money. Just to have money. You know, in the village, they have money once in a year. After they harvest, they sell. And you know why they don't sell maize like they sell to Tanzania? When the people from Tanzania buying maize, they have their own meda. What they do is, they put it in hot water, they expand it. If you go, let's say you have 20 bags, you have measured 20 bags. When you go there, there will be 17 or 18. That's what they do.
Okay.
If it's them who are selling, they're selling the maize to us, they'll again put that they will squeeze it, it will be small. Ish. So that's what those the smugglers do. They call them smugglers.
All right. Oh, okay, thanks for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning. Do give us a call this morning. Speaking on the FRA payments, are you a farmer? Did you sell maize to the FRA? Have you received your money today? 0974-870-877. Good morning, you're through to What FM.
Hello?
Looks like we lost him there. Try and call us back, 0974-870-877. Getting to the main news shortly. Want to get to hear your views before we get to that.
Yeah,
So
it's
call us now.
0974-870-877.
Good morning, you're through to What FM.
Chromez and Pzee, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
Fine. This is Hamianda, a farmer. We've received, but the bad part for us farmers, we're not like these teachers and nurses. We can't strike. Because if we strike, we stop farming, then even our families will die. But the government is not doing a right thing. They have given us this man at a very late time. I think next time, they have to put us into consideration that we have to be paid on time so that we also do things that we are supposed to do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I had more questions, but we'll have to get to,
We'll have to get to the news.
to the news this morning. So let's get to the news thereafter. I'd like to speak to you. If you're a farmer, please, we'd like to hear from you. How have you coped? What has been happening now that government is announcing that have officially paid off the farmers? Where do you stand? What's the situation like? We'd like to hear from you. You can send us a voice note to 0974-870-877.
Fruity comes in 6 different flavors. Fruity Original, Fruity Guava, Fruity Mango, Fruity Pineapple, Fruity Apple, and Fruity Granadilla. Fruity is so nice. Fruity all day, all the way. Fruity, a quality product from California Beverages.
Enjoy uncapped fiber internet at home or at work with Liquid Fiber. You can also get our SIM card to experience the same fiber speeds on the move with Liquid Data on the go. Call 400 or visit your nearest Liquid Telecom outlet to get started. Liquid Data on the go. Now that's speed. Terms and conditions apply.
Apply, renew, and track your radiation license online with ease through the new Radiation Protection Authority e-licensing platform. Fast, simple, and secure. Stay compliant while protecting workers, the public, and the environment from harmful effects of ionizing radiation. Visit us at Exploration House, Government Road, Lusaka, or rpa.gov.zm. Call us on 0956 319 080. Email radiation@rpa.gov.zm. Radiation Protection Authority, a credible regulator ensuring a radiation-safe environment and proud sponsor of the Hot FM News Bulletin.
The Hot FM main news.
Good morning. The top stories at 6:30. ActionAid Zambia urges ACC DEC to update nation on corruption investigations involving ministers. Center for Peace calls for respect of opposition rights, and more than 2,000 people reported killed at Iran protests as Trump says help is on its way.
The Hot FM News with Natasha Nguni.
And now the news in detail. ActionAid Zambia has called on the Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, and the Drug Enforcement Commission, DEC, to update the nation on the progress of investigations following revelations made in July 2025 that some ministers and government officials were under investigation for alleged corrupt practices. Speaking to Hot FM News, ActionAid Zambia Country Director Fides Tembatemba said it is worrying that despite President Hakainde Hichilema's commitment to zero tolerance for corruption, law enforcement agencies have not been proactive in providing updates on the matter. Ms. Tembatemba has emphasized that the nation deserves to be informed about the progress of the investigations, regardless of whether the cases have been concluded. She has further expressed concern over what she described as a recurring trend where law enforcement agencies only act against individuals after a change of government, stating that such practices must come to an end.
They did inform the nation in as much as they did not disclose, and that we appreciated. But I think there's need for them to actually update the nation because we are all anxious. We want to know in the spirit of zero tolerance to corruption and knowing that His Excellency, he is a champion of zero tolerance to corruption. We just want to know because no one is above the law, and we just want to appreciate how far the cases are, and if at all they have been disposed of, we want to know who are the culprits because now there is information. It entails that the investigations are done, what kind of punitive measures they have put in place, because we've not seen any ministers being fired or dismissed.
The Center for Peace, Research and Advocacy has called on the ruling UPND to refrain from restricting opposition political parties from mobilizing and campaigning across the country, stating that Zambia is a multi-party democratic state. Speaking to Hot FM News, Organization Executive Director Clifton Chifue said it is unnecessary to block any political party from exercising its constitutional rights. Mr. Chifue has noted that every individual and political party has the right to freedom of assembly and expression and therefore urged the UPND administration to ensure that these rights are respected and upheld. He has further called on government to ensure that the police remain neutral, promote transparency, and protect all citizens from possible acts of violence.
The ruling party. I think this is the party that is in power. It is therefore proper that it conducts itself in a way that understands that Zambia is diverse and we are a multi-party democracy, and therefore it is not even necessary to restrict the opposition to campaign. Let the party in power play the role of the grandmother who loves all the grandchildren and allows them to play freely in the yard. We expect that there will be, yes, tension here and there, but then we have the police, which is mandated to maintain law and order in the country.
The Mine Workers Union of Zambia, MUZ, has called on mining companies to increase production following a rise in copper prices on the global market. Despite copper prices seeing a slight retreat yesterday due to profit-taking ahead of U.S. inflation data, the commodity has recently hit a record high above $13,000 per ton on the London Metal Exchange, rising 11.89% over the past 1 month and up to 39.0% compared to the same period last year. MUZ President Joseph Chewe told Hot FM News that the increase in copper prices presents a significant opportunity for Zambia, a country that heavily depends on mining to boost revenue generation from copper exports. Mr. Chewe has since urged mining firms across the country to scale up production and take full advantage of the favorable copper prices on the global market.
It's exciting for countries like ours, which depend on the mining industry, active production of copper. Means we will earn more money as a country, even the production which we've been pushed upwards, push more and get more copper, and then also at the higher price of copper. And all the mines will take advantage of the price and produce more, so that the country can now have more resources. We have to celebrate this price. It's a benefit to the country.
The Private Security Companies Association of Zambia has expressed disappointment with the government for failing to table the private security bill last year, despite assurances from the Home Affairs and Internal Security Minister, Jack Mwimbu. In an interview, Association President Francis Mukuka said the delay has negatively affected the private security sector, which continues to face numerous operational and welfare challenges. Mr. Mukuka has disclosed that funds meant to facilitate stakeholder meetings to discuss the bill were reportedly allocated but never disbursed, a situation he described as frustrating for the association and its members. He has emphasized that the private security bill is critical to addressing long-standing challenges faced by private security officers, including regulation, welfare, and professionalism within the sector.
Yes, security guards are still getting as low as 1,000 kwacha. Some of these security companies, the reason is simple why they are still paying this security guard 1,000 kwacha. You find that these companies, because they have been denied to be given huge contracts from the government that have a very good charging rate of maybe of 4,600 kwacha per guard.
The Hot FM Business News is brought to you by Access Bank. More than banking.
The Solar Industry Association of Zambia has attributed the recent slight reduction in the prices of solar equipment to the market to the appreciation of the kwacha against the US dollar. In an interview, its association president Matanda Mwewa said the strengthening of the local currency has helped ease import costs, which has had a positive effect on prices. Mr. Mwewa explains that most solar equipment is imported, making prices highly sensitive to exchange rate movements. He has clarified that improvements in power availability has not influenced pricing in the solar market.
What's happening is that the prices really have not come down to say. What has really caused the prices to actually go down, obviously, is the appreciation of the kwacha. We've seen obviously the kwacha has been doing well in the past few weeks, so that has necessitated into the prices of these items coming down. These items are not usually bought in dollars. Then obviously there would be sellers convert the amounts to kwacha. But going back to the stability of power, that in itself has not really caused any adjustments or any changes in prices.
The news continues after these messages.
Enjoy uncapped fiber internet at home or at work with Liquid Fiber. You can also get our SIM card to experience the same fiber speeds on the move with Liquid Data on the go. Call 400 or visit your nearest Liquid Telecom outlet to get started. Liquid Data on the go. Now that's speed. Terms and conditions apply.
The top international news.
More than 2,000 people have been killed during the violent crackdown by security forces on protests in Iran, a human rights group has said, as President Trump promised Iranians that help was on its way. The US-based human rights activist news agency reported that it had so far confirmed the killing of 1,850 protesters, 135 people affiliated with the government, and 9 uninvolved civilians, as well as 9 children, over the last 17 days, despite an internet blackout. An Iranian official also told Reuters that 2,000 people had been killed, but that terrorists were to blame. The BBC has more.
President Trump has urged Iranians to keep up their anti-government protests and has told them that help is on the way. He's been consulting national security advisors on what steps to take. He's also vowed very strong action if Iran started hanging protesters. A 26-year-old man is due to be executed on Wednesday. Scientists say 2025 was one of the world's 3 warmest years ever recorded. Data from British forecasters and the European Copernicus Climate Service show global temperatures were more than 1.4 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Annual figures show the aviation giant Boeing has taken more orders than its European rival Airbus for the first time since 2018. The American firm secured nearly 1,200 orders for commercial planes last year. Boeing has been struggling this decade after deadly crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia, as well as strike action by staff.
The Hot FM Sports News.
Manchester City's 2-0 win over Newcastle in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final was overshadowed by a contentious decision to disallow a goal from Antoine Semenyo in the second half. The £65 million January signing fired City ahead on 53 minutes and thought he had added a second 10 minutes later when he flicked Tijani Render's cross past Nick Pope. However, the forward was denied a third goal in 2 games for his new side after a 5.5-minute VR check adjudged Erling Haaland to have interfered with play from an offside position. And that sporting item brings us to a recap of the top stories. Action Aid Zambia has called on the Anti-Corruption Commission ACC and the Drug Enforcement Commission DEC to update the nation on the progress of investigations following revelations made in July 2025 that some ministers and government officials were under investigation for alleged corrupt practices. The Center for Peace Research and Advocacy has called on the ruling UPND to refrain from restricting opposition political parties from mobilizing and campaigning across the country, stating that Zambia is a multi-party democratic state. And more than 2,000 people have been killed during the violent crackdown by security forces on protests in Iran, a human rights group has said, as President Trump promised Iranians that help was on its way. Ends the bulletin at 6:30. My name is Natasha Nguni. Good morning.
The Hot FM News. Enjoy uncapped fiber internet at home or at work with Liquid Fiber. You can also get our SIM card to experience the same fiber speeds on the move with Liquid Data on the go. Call 400 or visit your nearest Liquid Telecom outlet to get started. Liquid Data on the go. Now that's speed. Terms and conditions apply.
Apply, renew, and track your radiation license online with ease through the new Radiation Protection Authority e-licensing platform. Fast, simple, and secure. Stay compliant while protecting workers, the public, and the environment from harmful effects of ionizing radiation. Visit us at Exploration House, Government Road, Lusaka, or rpa.gov.zm. Call us on 0956 319 080. Email radiation@rpa.gov.zm. Radiation Protection Authority, a credible regulator ensuring a radiation-safe environment and proud sponsor of the Hot FM News Bulletin.
It's been 20 incredible years of progress, and we couldn't have done it without you. To you, we say thank you. Tualumba, Tuatotela, Zikomo, Bitumezi, Tuasanta. Be a part of the celebration. Join MTN today. MTN, what are we doing today?
Ready to refresh your world? Go bold. Go beautiful with Stevenson's Paint. Smooth finish, lasting color, inside and out. Purchase Stevenson's Paints from Handyman's Paradise along Great East Road, Tylerite Hardware along Cairo Road opposite Old National Milling, North End, and Soft Transition Hardware along Chachacha Road. Contact us today on 0978 954 864 or email sales@stevensonzambia.com. Stevenson's, finest quality paints.
Newspaper headlines powered by Infratel. Infratel, accessible everywhere.
They say what goes up must come down, but not with Infratel Cloud Computing. Everything that goes up the cloud stays there with extra backup. 80% of enterprise workloads will sit on the cloud by 2030, and that's a fact. But question is, where will your business be by then? Tomorrow is for those who are ready to challenge the norm, for those who see solutions in today's challenges. Welcome to Staying Ahead of the Times. It's time to reinvent your business with Infratel's world-class cloud solutions. The kind of digital solutions that could give you the digital audacity to grow on a consistent basis. Reinvent solutions. Reinvent with Infratel. Infratel, accessible everywhere.
It's 06:45 on Hot. The heat is on. It's now time we take a look at the newspaper headlines brought to you by Infratel. And in studio of the Daily Mail, the mass newspaper, the Daily Nation, Times of Zambia, and we have the Magnet. Let's kick it off with the mass newspaper.
All right, the Mast. Katele warns of NRC fraud. Former Home Affairs Minister flags illegal ID cards in Matero. Warns of potential election rigging. Just had to be Matero mentioned there, isn't it?
Yes.
It's just infamous for things like that.
Metro City.
That story is on page 3. UPND cadres assault Chawama youth over party symbol. That is on page 3 as well. Yunza retirees appeal to HH over unpaid benefits. Punish Bill 7 MPs. Sangwa urges Zambians. That is on page 2. Sports section. Mutapa demands power consistency as the Kitwe Giants aim to defend title with strong performances in remaining matches. we're getting to the business end of the season, so that's the tone of that many coaches will be using now.
Yeah.
So that's what we have in the mass today.
The Times of Zambia has a headline that reads, FRA pays 6 billion kwacha. Delay to pay farmers is due to individual bank operational processes. Junga. That's one of the stories we're looking at in what's hot in the news, actually. 1,000 more ditch opposition join UPND and bakery heist. Criminals snatch 357,000 kwacha. The back page of the Times of Zambia, Stop it, FAS warns as East fraudulent player registration cases swell. And Brotherhood aside as Mutapa Brothers clash. What's in the magnet?
Sorry, I'm still on the bakery story.
Yeah?
Yeah. They literally give us this
bread.
our daily bread. To a whole new level. Looking at the magnet, the headline reads, I don't want to say it will be an easy election, but indications are clear. UPND will get 70% of votes. What's more important now is that we don't isolate ourselves from the people, says Chikuse.
70%?
70%.
It's never happened before.
Yeah.
That's some confidence, isn't it?
There's a first time for everything, right?
What's informing these statistics? 70%.
I hope it's not just
a huge landslide.
Yeah, we can read more on that on page 4. Government urges businesses to reduce prices in view of kwacha appreciation. That's also on page 4. And winning or losing Chama is not a litmus test for 2026, says Mwali Deta. People are ready to change government, says PF. We can read more on that on page 4. And the back page of the magnet. Power Egos pits two brothers. That's
the Mutapa Brothers.
Yeah. Kalimina back in Austria for further assessment. You can read more of that story right there on the back page. And also VAR errors increase this season. That's on page 11.
Yeah, you'd think VAR would be improving year by year, but
no.
Some silly decisions that we've been seeing. Where it's like, how is it that you have so many more angles than I have when I have one angle?
And I can tell what it is.
Yeah. You have 17 angles, but you can't make the right decision?
I swear
come on.
This is rigged. I swear this is rigged.
It is, isn't it?
There's no excuse.
Yeah. Let's look at the Daily Mail real quick. Government pushes for price cuts as kwacha gains. This is always a controversial topic, and this is surrounding the Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry, Honorable Chipoka Mulenga. These price controls, this is a free market economy. People are free to set their own prices. But he's every now and then stepping in and saying, you can't keep making these excuses. People need to feel the difference when indicators change.
Some businesses have been very exploitative of the end users, where government, you hear they've announced, no, we've waived this tax, waived that tax, and all this that's happening, but you don't pass it on to the end user.
Yeah.
And in turn, the end user goes back to the minister and says, what are you doing? Yeah. So now you see him every now and then just jumping on this every now and then to say, hey, this has happened, guys, you have to do this. You have to do this.
Yeah, he's on their backs. Oftentimes. Also on page 3, flash floods cut off parts of Livingston. Look beyond tribe party Mungandu. That's on page 3. Stakeholders hail move to lock free education. That is on page 3. That's a bill that they're planning to take to Parliament to enshrine free education. So that's an interesting one there. Inspirational note for today by J.K. Rowling. We are only as strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided. There we go. J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter books. Sports section, Copper Queens in Pot 2 at WAFCON draws. Why are men referees is a question. Read up on it. It's the soccer review by Stephen Peary. And then Alonso grateful to Madrid and Man United. Carrick agrees. So Carrick has been officially announced as interim manager.
Okay. Yeah. PF Rango's causing anxieties. That's a headline on the Daily Nation this morning. That's according to Monday. And use Chawama as a protest. Kopolande. The story's on page 2. The back page of the Daily Nation this morning. Nigeria's Chell eyes defensive game against Morocco. That's another headline. And Gabon government lifts measures on Aubameyang and national team after AFCON exit.
He got banned, isn't it?
Yeah. This paper headlines brought to you by Infotel.
This is
Breakfast.
Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
I need a friend indeed that's always there when my family's in need. I need a friend with me to help me through the bad times. I wanna see the world, enjoy myself in the comfort of your cover. Cause for me there's no other. I just wanna live my best life. I'm covered, I know best life will keep me covered. For life assurance, I know best life will keep me covered. For hospital cash, I know best life will keep me covered. For school fees, insurance, I know best life will keep me covered. And travel insurance, I just wanna live my best life. I just wanna live my best life.
Best Life Insurance. We're here to help you live your best life.
Yo baby,
My baby can go, call her up with pride. Your baby diapers keep her fresh and dry. Your baby, could leave them and it's no stress, just joy inside. Your baby diapers keep her fresh and dry.
Your Baby Diapers, brought to you by YoCare Hygienics.
RHB Fun Zone in partnership with Devera Brands Limited.
I'll melt your parties, your drinks, and your energy.
Haha, not today. I'm Zambezi Ice. Pure, packed, and long-lasting.
But I'm everywhere.
And so am I. Every supermarket, every cooler, every home. Zambia chooses chill. Zambia chooses Zambezi Ice. Zambezi Ice. Outsmart the heat. Zambezi Premium Mineral Water. Pure refreshment.
Good morning. Welcome to RHB Fun Zone. It's brought to you by Devera Brands. They bring you Zambezi Ice. Today we are playing with mommies and daddies for 30,000 kwacha. You know the drill by now. We've got 6 clips. We play you 4. If you know all 4, call us up on 0974-870-877. If you answer those 4 correct, we'll play the last 2 clips. And if you get those correct as well, then that 30,000 kwacha is yours, as easy as that. If not, perhaps you maybe got 1 or 2 correct. It's 100 kwacha for each correct answer that you give. Hope you're ready to play today.
All right, so let's get the show on the road. I love this day. Okay, let's start here.
Fired up,
Okay,
aren't you?
yeah. Pay attention. All right. I hope you got a paper and pen. Write down these clips
Yeah.
as we play them. So write down the answers. All right. Here's clip number 1. Hey, I was about to sing the chorus.
That is a classic.
What is the artist and title of this song? Okay, that's clip number 1. Clip number 2. Give us the artist and name of the song. Clip number 2. Clip number 3. Hey.
Okay. I was wondering what that was then.
Yes.
Took you a
Then it
minute.
came to you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so give us the name of the artist and the name of the song. Clip number 4. Hey. Give
some classics, man.
Right?
There we go.
All right, so those are your 4 clips. Remember, you get all these 4 correct. Then we're going to play the remaining 2. That'll give you a chance at winning the 30,000 kwacha.
This is so good. Today's so good. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, if you to FM. What's your name?
Yeah, talking to Moses.
Moses.
Yeah.
Okay, Moses.
What's the first clip?
The first one is.
You know where you get preempt, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You could tell he was about to cut the line. I mean, at least say bye.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Didn't even try. Anyway, 0974-870-877. Those 4 clips. Give us the names of the artists and the titles of the song. You're 3 FM. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Roy Dimsonga.
Your name again?
Roy Dimsonga.
Royd.
Yes.
Okay, Royd. We've played you 4 clips. Kindly give us the answers.
The first one, maybe we start with the last one.
Okay.
Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
Marvin
The
Gaye.
second one, Shania Twain.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, yeah.
Sir.
Maybe we can play the last 2.
We heard you said there's no playing back here.
Okay, the last 2 is
Westland.
Namorindi land.
Westland.
Thanks for trying.
Thanks for trying. Those answers were not correct.
At
all
all.
of them.
Very wrong.
All
Not
of
even
them.
close.
No. All right, Legacy, let's just run us through the correct answers. We've run out of time. We have to say our goodbyes. Remember that RHB Fun Zone is brought to you by Duvera Brands. They bring you some busy ass. Check them out on Facebook. They are Duvera Brands. You can get yourself, ice in bulk. Going for resale, just use our Facebook page and get your ice. Here is clip number 1.
Imagine you just have like a nice drink with some busy ice in it and you're living La Vida Loca.
Yeah.
It's Ricky Martin.
Yes.
Nyimbo ya Shrek.
Oh, that's what you heard it.
Yeah.
What?
Clip
It's part
number
of
2.
The
Yeah, it is.
soundtrack.
Yeah, I remember that, but like that was a big song before Shrek.
I'm just saying it's in Shrek.
For her. For her.
So I asked, is that where you heard the song?
No, donkey. No Shrek. Evelyn Champagne. Champagne King. Love Come Down.
Yeah.
Love
Classic
that.
song. That's John Lizzie with Please, Please, Please.
Hey.
Mac Band, Roses are red, Violets are blue.
Another classic.
It's not Friday, eh? It's not Friday.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Will melt your parties, your drinks, and your energy.
Haha, not today. I'm Zambezi Ice. Pure, packed, and long-lasting.
But I'm everywhere.
And so am I. Every supermarket, every cooler, every home. Zambia chooses chill. Zambia chooses Zambezi Ice. Zambezi Ice. Outsmart the heat. Zambezi Premium Mineral Water. Pure refreshment.
Picture this. You are hungry and you're craving something different. Something with a crunch.
Oh, wow. That's perfect. Crunchy and packed with flavor and so much taste.
Yo, grab a pack, man chip, crunch it. You know how we do. Introducing Yo Crunch, the snack you never stop crunching. Yo Crunch, feel the crunch in every munch. Brought to you by Yo-Yo Fun Snacks.
It's raining bonuses on Beta One. Win your share of 25,000 kwacha aviator rain, catch surprise bonus drops, and fly higher than ever. Stay sharp, hold steady, and ride the excitement as rewards come pouring down from the skies. Better One, take off and play with the pros. Sign up now on www.betterone.co.zm. 18 plus only. Bet responsibly.
Wazambia, thank you for tuning into today's show. And we can't end the program without introducing the all-new FNB e-Wallet Plus. It's as easy as *130 *321#. So guess what? Everybody's getting the convenient and safe e-Wallet Plus. What network are you on? Doesn't matter. You're getting an e-Wallet Plus. Want to pay bills or buy groceries from the small shops? Simply dial *130 *321#. Paying for your taxi ride, your braids, or even your haircut. Use your e-Wallet Plus. With FNB e-Wallet Plus, it's one wallet with endless possibilities. Send, receive, and make payments no matter what network you're on, no matter where you are. Simply dial *130 *321# to activate your e-Wallet Plus today. FNB is a licensed commercial bank. FNB. Help changes everything.
Hello, Zambia. This year, we want you to explore holiday Yamuloko. From the thunder of Victoria Falls to the calm of Zambia Beach. From our majestic wildlife in south of Luangwa to the energetic Kopala vibes. From Zambia's Matabeto to the vibrant nightlife. Enjoy big experiences on a small budget. Travel, laugh, and celebrate Zambia. Celebrate Yamuloko. Plan your next getaway by making your booking today and enjoy discounted packages. Visit www.zambia.travel and click Yamuloko to see participating tourist operators. Take a holiday, Yamuloko, because the best adventures start Muloko.
Attention gamers and creators. Ready to level up? Fast Mobile is your headquarters. We have PS5 and Xbox consoles, plus all the games and controllers you need. For creators, find professional cameras, mics, and tripods to fuel your hustle. But that's not all. Get the latest phones like iPhone, Samsung, Tecno, and more. Find accessories, laptops, and travel bags all in one spot. Find us at Shop A75 on Freedom Way, Shop 6 on Chipperumba Road, and Shop 113C at East Park Mall. Call or WhatsApp 0779 333 503. Fast Mobile Centre for today's best technology.
Are you looking for an event planner who truly understands excellence? At Sailor Moments Event Planners, we deliver top-class event management and premium catering for corporate and private events, social gatherings, weddings, traditional ceremonies, and dignified funeral support services. From concept to celebration or commemoration, we handle every detail with honor, precision, and care. We offer custom event planning, professional media equipment, high-profile protocol services, and seamless vendor coordination. Our team pays attention to what matters most: curating decor, logistics, food, ambiance, and meaningful moments that reflect your personal taste, your culture, and your vision. All you have to do is pause, breathe, and relax while we create the perfect atmosphere for your special day or your solemn occasion. Whether you desire something elegant, modern, luxurious, or culturally inspired, we bring your ideas to life with creativity and craftsmanship. Call Sailor Moments Event Planners on 0760-803-386. Find us at Hot Media House, Los Angeles Boulevard, Long Acres, Lusaka, Zambia. Sailor Moments. Quality service. Unforgettable experiences. Sailor Moments. Pause and relax. We handle the stress so you can enjoy the moment.
Africa, the world's second largest continent, hosting a large diversity of cultures and languages. Get to know more about this beautiful continent on The African View with Kwangoli Wewe.
Good morning. The administration of U.S. President Donald Trump is moving to revoke temporary protected status for thousands of Somalis living in the United States, according to Fox News. Once the decision is formally implemented, affected Somali nationals will be required to leave the country by March the 17th, the report said. An estimated 2,471 Somalis currently hold TPS in the U.S., with a further 1,383 applications still pending. Here's a report.
And the Trump administration says it's ending temporary protection status for Somali nationals in the United States. Since the program was created in 1990, the U.S. has provided TPS to immigrants from certain countries made unsafe by conditions like natural or human-made disasters. But now the administration says conditions in Somalia have improved and it no longer meets the requirement. Now all Somali nationals covered by the program need to leave the U.S. by March 17th.
The African View.
President Yoweri Museveni and his political rivals held their final campaign rallies across Uganda on Tuesday, ahead of an election that is set to take place under heavy security, with soldiers deployed on the streets, a move opposition figures say reflects the authoritarian rule they're campaigning to end. On the same day, the Uganda Communications Commission ordered mobile internet providers to suspend services for up to 48 hours before the vote. In a letter to telecom companies, the Commission said the shutdown was necessary to curb misinformation. Here's the report.
As Uganda readies for Thursday's general election, supporters of President Yoweri Museveni are decked in yellow, the colour of the ruling National Resistance Movement. Yellow Museveni posters also appear everywhere. Since Saturday, there's a growing number of soldiers in the streets of the capital, Kampala. The military says it's a preventative measure to ensure the elections take place peacefully. The opposition sees signs of authoritarianism. On Tuesday, authorities suspended internet services until further notice, citing misinformation, electoral fraud and incitement of violence. Museveni's main challenger, Bobi Wine, has accused the military of controlling the election and instigating violent crackdowns of his rallies. It's his second time running against 81-year-old Museveni, who's been in power since 1986. In 2021, Wine won 35% of the vote to Museveni's 58%, his smallest margin in 6 winning elections.
At least 13 people were killed and more than 30 others are still missing after a landslide struck eastern Congo early on Tuesday, local authorities said. The landslide hit at around 1 a.m. in the village of Burutsi in North Kivu province after hours of heavy rainfall. Witnesses said a hillside gave way and swept into the village as residents slept, cutting off the main road linking the city of Goma to the provincial capital. Local authorities said they had appealed to government for help, but the blocked road to Goma has hampered emergency response efforts.
The African View.
And in sports news, Nigeria may adopt a cautious defense-first approach and look to exploit counter-attacking chances when they take on host Morocco today in the Africa Cup of Nations semi-final, according to their coach. Meanwhile, Egypt's coach, Hossam Hassan, has praised the quality of football on show at the tournament as his side prepares for today's semi-final. He described the month-long AFCON as a ferocious and highly competitive competition.
The African View.
And that's it from The African View.
Join us tomorrow for more on The African View.
Dumelang, Sanibonani, Goeiedag. Your journey is about to start with South African Airways. Your journey begins the moment you book. From Lusaka to Johannesburg, connect seamlessly into West, East, Central, Southern Africa, Indian Oceans, Australia, and South America. Enjoy affordable fares, generous baggage, spacious seating, hot meals, and smooth check-ins that make travel effortless. Whether for business or leisure, fly with South African Airways on time, in style, every time. Book today at www.flysaa.com or visit our office at Arcade Shopping Mall or with your nearest travel agent. South African Airways, connecting Africa to the world. We cannot wait to have you on board. Have a safe, happy, and successful day. Hambani Gahle. Totsiens.
tsamayang sentle.
Well, the African View is brought to you by South African Airways. Now, with schools reopening across the globe, South African Airways makes family and student travels easy and convenient. Fly comfortably from Lusaka to Joburg with generous baggage allowance and trusted service. South African Airways, connecting Zambia to the world. For more information, contact reservations on 0773 029 100. That's 0773 029 100. But do remember the T's and C's do apply.
0711 and it's crunch time. You can dive into the crunchiest, yummiest, lip smackingest snack. Your crunch with chips, spicy, sweet chili, or spring onion. Which flavor will you choose? Brought to you by Yo-Yo Fun Snacks. You can follow Yo-Yo Fun Snacks on social media. They're on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok as Yo-Yo Fun Snacks.
In the house,
Wozawina.
You're tuning to Hot FM, and today we're hanging out with Vida E Cafe. They're bringing you life and coffee. Now we're almost halfway into the new month, and we hope that the new year is giving you all the good vibes. Now, Pzee, there's good vibes that can be found.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Vibes on vibes.
Can I talk about the vibe on my side?
What's the vibe?
Because at Cosmopolitan Mall, Vida is now serving mains.
Ooh.
Yeah. Have you tried their mains?
You know, there's this one burger. It just...
Which one?
It's got this feisty thing to it.
Yeah. Which one? Which burger is that one? But the feist.
The Vida Mighty Red. Have you ever imagined a burger with a red bun? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to picture it.
Fancy.
It looks good and tastes good. That's for sure.
Okay.
2 patties.
Like.
Yeah.
2 patties.
It's so mighty for nothing.
2 patties.
2 patties.
Right. For me, just the classic cheeseburger.
Oh, okay.
Where
Keeping
it's
it
just
simple?
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can head over to, and East Park is the closest for me, so it's like definitely where I would go for that.
All right. For me, as lunch, I think I'll have the chicken prego, savory chips.
Okay.
On my side at Cosmopolitan Mall, I think that's the prego sauce.
Oh, yeah.
On the chicken.
Chips.
Yeah, no, for me, I think the drive-through just does it for me.
Okay.
PHI,
Right.
you know, on
Real
the move, quick, fast, in a hurry, place that order for the...
You're always
Vida
in a
Mighty
hurry,
Red.
yeah.
I'm always in a hurry. I'm always latching somewhere.
Take your time when eating that Vida Mighty Red.
I'm always
2
latching
patties.
somewhere. Yeah, and it's really good.
Okay.
It's really good. So I think that's what I'm having today.
All right, a breakfast partner for today is Vida E Cafe. You can check them out on those locations. If you'd like to have your mains as well, it's East Park, Cosmopolitan, and PHI.
Sounds of the morning.
Sounds of the morning.
All right, it's now time we play Sounds of the Morning right here on the Red Hot Breakfast, brought to you by Madison General Insurance. You stand a chance to win yourself 500 kwacha. Here's how you do it. While you are going to try and answer these sounds we're going to play back. Once you get all of them correct, you win yourself a 500 kwacha. There's no passwords. Just call in and answer the sounds. Let's get to them. Here is sound number 1. Here's sound number 2. Here is sound number 3.
I don't hear my sounds of the morning. That's all.
Hey!
What you got for me?
Good morning, you're through to Hot FM.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. What's your name?
My name is Sydney.
All right, Sydney. 3 sounds. Tell us, what are they?
Hello?
Hi, Sydney. We can hear you. Can you hear us? Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney's
Hello?
having a tough time,
All
isn't
right,
it?
Sydney, looks
Try
like we're
again.
having network issues with you.
Yeah. Do try and call us back. 0974-870-877. Sounds of the morning. We played those 3 sounds. Do you know what they are? Call us now.
Do you have the answers?
Do you have the answers, man?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Hi. Kindly turn down the volume on your radio. Or
Turn
switch
on
it
the volume
off.
on your radio. Turn on the volume on your radio. Okay. I'm in the car driving.
Okay, what's your name?
Stella.
Stella.
Yes, please.
All right, Stella. 3 clips. Tell us what are they?
The first one was dropping nails,
Okay.
and then the second one, shoes on the floor, sneakers on the floor, maybe basket or something.
And the third one?
Then the last one sounds like a scratch. Somebody scratching.
Somebody scratching. Okay.
Yeah.
But why are you laughing before you even hear anything?
I'm with my kids.
Oh, yeah, with the kids. Okay. All right. What's the verdict, sir?
Stella? Stick around, Stella. We'll be announcing the answers at 8, right after the news headlines at 8. No. Those are not no.
This is breakfast. Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours. From bumper to bumper, Hot FM is bumping your mood. This is your jam. In Traffic Jam for today. Your jam in Traffic Jam.
Good morning, time for a Jam in Traffic Jam, brought to you by Trekking Travels and Tours. And our destination focus for this week is the Lolelunga Private Reserve. If you're stuck in traffic, we want you to let your mind wander. Imagine swapping brake lights for the big skies and wild freedom in northern Zambia, just 30 kilometers north of Kafue National Park. Picture cheetahs sprinting through the bush. Yes, they're back. Spotting the rare sitatunga and maybe, if luck is on your side, the elusive pangolin. Drift along the crystal clear Lunga River where otters play, hippos nap, elephants splash, and crocodiles and monitor lizards soak up the sun. Fall asleep under a blanket of stars on the Ngoma deck and wake up with no rush, no noise, just nature on your terms. Opening in May with early bookings now open from January. So while you are inching forward in traffic, remember the wild is calling and it's closer than you think. Entry rates start from $350 per adult sharing, that's 16 years and above. And for bookings and inquiries, you can visit Plot 23, Shop 3C, Twin Palms Road, Ibex Hill, Lusaka, or call 0764 121 396 or send a WhatsApp to 0979 484 920 or email reservations at trekkingtravelsandtours.com. Visit the website, that's www.trekkingtravelsandtours.com, or follow them on Facebook and Instagram, Trekking Travels and Tours. Trekking Travels and Tours, find your adventurous side.
All right. Not too long ago, we were playing a game during the RHB Fun Zone, and one of the clips that we played is this song here, Evelyn King, Love Come Down. This is from 1982. What a classic. Just had to bring this one back.
No sleep last night. Been dreaming of you. Please hold me tight. 'Cause I can't love the way that I feel. I just can't love the way that I feel. Deep in the night, you took my heart. Now danger's inside. 'Cause I can't love the way that I feel. I just can't love the way that I feel. Baby, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Make it go all the way down. tender love. There's no way out, and I can't help the way that I feel. I just can't help the way that I feel. Baby, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Make it come all the way down. Oh, you make my love come down. Inside of the you're around. Ooh, you make my love come down. Love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Make it come all the way down. Oh, you make my love come down. Inside of the you're around. Ooh, you make my love come down. Get out the way I feel about you, baby. Get out the way I feel all the way down. You make my love come down. You're around when you're around, baby. Yeah.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
This is breakfast.
Make some noise!
Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
All right, good morning. It's a happy Wednesday to you. Now, Zambia Airways is connecting from Dola to Johannesburg via Lusaka every Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, effective 20th January 2026. So that's more connectivity for you. Contact the reservations office on 0211-431-500 or contact your preferred travel agent.
And a quick one from MTN. Remember, you can stream all the football action with MTN 5G in the comfort of your home. Get your MTN 5G router on lease paired with a backup battery that lasts up to 6 hours. For more information, visit any MTN service center or email home.zm@mtn.com or call 0760-600-005. I know there's a big game tonight. There's that Arsenal and Chelsea game. That's in the League Cup, the Carabao Cup. So if you have this router, you can watch that game seamlessly. Yeah.
All right. It's 0724, and we're introducing something new on the Red Hot Breakfast. I'd like to welcome you to this new feature on the Red Hot Breakfast we're calling Fix My City. If you're not happy about, certain aspects of your favorite city, let's fix it together. Now, every Wednesday, we will highlight one issue affecting the city and together seek solutions. So you can feel free to send us those voice notes on 074-870-877 about particular concerns, and we'll follow them up with authorities and get you the answers you are looking for. So welcome to Fix My City.
Beautiful Lusaka City, where I'm from. Lusaka City.
Emasdeo ukukala amakaladi mutendere ukwaba ama low salary kabata shikulu wale pepa na balani. Welcome to my LSK gallery. Sambirire ukulanda kukitwe kunkana isla kubusakile.
All right, so this morning on Fix My City, we hear from Hope. She's a resident of Lusaka's Longacres area, and she sent us her views on the state of libraries in the city of Lusaka.
My name is Hope. I'm following from Longacres area. I'm in traffic. The topic I wanted to add my 2 cents on is the issue of young people, the youths, not having, activities, opportunities, play parks. I think a lot has been said, but what I wanted to talk about is the fact that we do not have libraries. Have you seen how dilapidated the library in Lusaka CBD is? The one in Katondo Street. It really makes my heart cry. What happened to our libraries? Who is managing the libraries? If it's a council, they are not doing enough. We have CDF in millions of kwacha. We have cooperatives that are being given these monies and the repayment is pathetic. We are hearing of people disappearing with the money, the empowerment money. Why not divert such funds into activities that are going to improve the lives of our youths instead of them going to nightclubs? If we have libraries, parks that are attractive with all the facilities, books that are modern, a clean environment in the library, clean toilets, nice spaces with colorful carpets to attract the youth, the school-going youth, the graduates, even adults that want to just take time and study. Let's renovate these libraries. That is my 2 cents. It's really sad. It's really very sad.
So that's our topic this morning on the very first edition of Fix My City. We're looking at the death of libraries in Lusaka. And we have a question for you. When last were you in a library in Lusaka? What were your impressions? If you don't visit libraries anymore, what made you stop visiting those places? Give us a call and share your views on the death of libraries.
And we should make mention that we reached out to Lusaka City Council for a comment, but they were not available. But according to the Lusaka City Council website, the council offers library services in the city in 3 locations. That is, in the Central Business District, in Chilenje, Matero, and Mtendere. Now, these libraries offer a variety of research and reading materials, including educational books, research papers, archives, and magazines. The libraries also stock periodicals and daily newspapers, including the Times of Zambia, Zambia Daily Mail. Interestingly, the Post.
Yeah, haven't heard of that one in a while, have you?
Yeah.
Now, an internet cafe is available for those who want to surf the web or bring along their laptop and use Wi-Fi. This service is available at the main city library in the CBD. They also have a children's section that caters for young readers by providing suitable materials for them. And membership is open to all those who visit, work, or are just in the city of Lusaka. So that's pretty much the info on libraries.
Amakaladi mutendere ukwaba ama low salary kabata shikulu wale pepa na balani. Welcome to my LSK gallery. Sambirire ukulanda kukitwe kunkana isla kubusakile.
Welcome to Fix My City, and this morning we want to hear from you. When last were you in a library in Lusaka? What were your impressions? If you don't visit libraries anymore, what made you stop visiting these places? Give us a call and share your views on the death of libraries.
That's right. It's 0974-870-877. No, 0950-955-877.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome back to the boys. Chiza here.
Morning, Chiza.
Yeah, it's a very good segment that you're discussing, actually. I do recall I'd written a piece of now you're telling me that we have actually 3 libraries in Lusaka. I don't know if it was the one in Katondo.
Chiza, we're struggling to hear you. I don't know if you can move close to a window, use Chromez methods, or move from where you are so that we hear what you have to say.
Okay, let me try that.
Okay,
I don't think it's going to work, though.
You sound clear now.
See what I mean? It works every time. Works like a charm.
Interesting.
So you're saying you've written a piece?
I thought we only had the one library in Lusaka. So it's news to me when you say there's 3 of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. I had written a piece, I think, when I was privileged to leave the country about how it's just strange that we don't really have libraries in the country. Some of the places where I've been to even have libraries on a bus. Like, it just moves around. People collect books. People return books. And it reminds me of this saying that if you want to hide something from an African, write it in a book. It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know if we're really serious as a country. We do need libraries, and knowledge is always found in a place where you could always read and have access to it.
Okay.
I hope we going forward that we actually construct these libraries. Papers are also important, but for me, as someone who writes and reads for a living, I feel like we need libraries. As soon as yesterday. So.
Did you visit any library here in Zambia?
I've been to Katonda, but that was several years ago. I think that actually no. I think earlier last year, because now 2026. I did go there actually.
What was it like?
They didn't even have. They didn't even have newspapers actually. You walk in and say, "Do we have newspapers at Awe, Karibo Gula, Nagulako last week?" I don't know. It was just a sad state of affairs, really.
Okay.
But have a lovely morning and take care.
Thank you, Chiza. Thanks for sharing your experiences. 0974-870-877. You're listening to Fix My City right here on the Radio Breakfast. We'd like to hear from you. Our topic today is libraries. It's 0974-870-877. Call us now. We'd like to hear from you.
Yeah, well, there's really no excuse for you not to visit a library, because when you look at the prices, it's actually quite affordable. I mean, you get talk about the one in Dendere and Matero, 70 kwacha for 1 year membership. I mean,
that's
you're good to
affordable.
go with that.
It is. Good morning, at Tutor FM.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Your name, sir?
You're talking to Elijah.
All right, Elijah, have you been to a library in Lusaka recently?
Not Lusaka, but I've been to the one in Mansa. I've been to Mansa Library the time I worked on that side. Good morning, Chromez, and good morning, Pzee.
Morning.
Good morning to you. What was it like out there in Mansa, the library?
Okay, I was placed to work in Mansa for about 4 years. And the only place I found convenient for myself was the Mansa Library. Though I went there with my own books because I couldn't find what I needed. But the environment was okay, the environment was quiet, you can concentrate. But the only thing, like the previous caller has mentioned, there were no, the library was not stocked to a standard whereby even kids can go there. You can't find. We had my books, Vam Colonio, those history books from way back, such that they don't even apply in my current curricula. So I think the government and the people in charge should at least consider revamping these libraries. They are needed. Our kids can be sharp. Quite right, we have these e-technologies, e-libraries, and the like, but we still need to reinvent what we grew up with. There's so much concentration when you go to the library. The fees are too minimal for the subscription, but I think they need to pump in something so that we can have something for our children and even ourselves. Libraries provide a good, serene environment for concentration and learning. That's it. Otherwise, I had a good time. I went with my own books. But otherwise, we need government to do something about it.
All right. Thank you for sharing your experience. So just taking on the price, Chromez is share about Mtendere, but if you're around Chilenge area and you want to go to the Chilenge main library, the daily fee is 15 kwacha for research fees and 65 kwacha for 3 months membership and 100 kwacha for a year's membership.
It's very, very affordable. But I'll just say that when I was in school, in high school, I once went to our library to check for books, specifically math, and there were books from the time when white people were at that school. It's way, way back, like colonial times, and none of that applied to the current curriculum. So I understand what the previous caller just said, where you want to get material for your kids when they go to the library, but when they get there, it's so irrelevant they won't use that particular information in school, So that was quite discouraging, to be honest. Hello, good morning.
Morning. How are you, Pzee and Pekas?
Good morning.
Good, thank you. What's your name?
Demian.
Tell us your experience with libraries in Lusaka.
I would actually say that the public libraries we lack, modernization in the libraries. Because if you look at the public libraries, they are not well stocked. And like maybe the previous speakers or callers, this is the problem that we have as a country. Because we haven't taken it to modernize our libraries, have them stocked with the current books, and also even just having these other things. Because, a library is a place where when you step into there, you expect an environment that is quiet for you to find modern books, for you to find a quiet place where you can study and pick these materials. But like the other one, he spoke about months. In Lusaka, it's the same. I tried to go in town center. You find there's literally nothing, not even a newspaper. So I think government, because through council, they should step in and try to modernize these libraries. And hence the issue that we find our children just patronizing the malls. They don't have anything to lay off and see what they can learn from the library. So I think that is my 2 cents on the issues to do with the libraries.
All right. Thank you very much for calling.
Thanks for sharing your experience as far as libraries are concerned.
Yeah, there's an interesting comment here on our Facebook Live from Jenberg. He says, I used to be a junior member of the Lusaka Library on Katondo Street. It was well stocked. This was in the 70s. Later on, when I moved to Johannesburg, I was a member of the Sandton Library where he lived and Brooklyn Library where he worked. Library is also a point of reference. Sometimes you don't need a book, but you need information, and libraries provide that point.
Yeah, well, obviously something needs to be done about that. Need to improve the service, and also just more awareness, letting people know that these libraries are available for you to visit. It's very, very affordable. So just take a walk or a drive. Go to a library near you. There's one there's the main library. That's the one I think everyone's been referring to. Talking about the one in town, on Katondo Street there. There's one in Chilenje, Mutendere, Matero. Go ahead and check that out. But look, that is Fix My City for today. Thank you very much for your insight, your contribution, both calls and Facebook as well. We do this again next Wednesday. Stay tuned.
Amakaladi mutendere ukwaba ama low salary kabata shikulu wale pepa na balani. Welcome to my LSK gallery. Nasambiri de ukulanda kukitwe kunkana isla kubusakile.
Duffy's, trusted by parents for years as Zambia's #1 antibacterial show. Made from high-quality genuine leather for guaranteed comfort and longevity. Durable, trusted for its reliability. When a child smiles, their parent sees their future bright and strong. Duffy's. Find yours at a Butter store near you today. And 100 winners can stand tough and win a share of 200,000 kwacha in Butter shoe vouchers. Simply buy a pair of Toffees in store. Write your details at the back of the receipt and drop it in the box provided at every Butter store countrywide. The competition runs until 30th January 2026. T's and C's apply.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. Can you beat the clock?
Welcome to the ultimate test of knowledge. Speed, and mental agility.
It's time to win! It's time for the Stand Chart Quiz on the RHB. Brought to you in partnership with Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
It's now time you win yourself 20,000 kwacha in the Stand Chart Quiz. Here's how you do it. You get 60 seconds to go through 10 questions. You get all of them correct. You will win yourself that 20,000 kwacha. Every correct answer you give us will earn you 100 kwacha. It's that simple. The quiz master goes back to questions where you say pass and the ones where you get wrong at the end of 10 questions if you still have time on the clock. So call us up now. It's 0974-870-877, 0950-955-877. Those are the lines that will get you through to the quiz.
You're through to FM. Good morning.
Here for good.
Wonderful. What's your name?
This is Lamek.
Lamek.
Yes, Lamek. Yeah, Lamek.
Lamek who?
Lamek Povanga.
Lamek Kavanga or Kamanga?
Povanga. P-O. Yeah, Povanga, yes.
Povanga. All right. Lamek, have you played the quiz before?
Oh, this is my first time.
Ah, wonderful. Lamek, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm into poultry farming.
Okay, for how long have you been doing that?
For like 2 years, two to 3 years.
Okay, chickens, pigs?
Yeah, chickens. It's chickens, yes.
All right. Nice.
Okay.
All right, Lamek. We'll be getting into the quiz.
All right. Lamek, can you hear me clearly?
Loud and clear, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's get to your 10 questions. Your 60 seconds start now. Which East African nation is going to the polls this week?
Malawi.
In cars, what do the initials SUV stand for?
Pass.
What do you call an afternoon rest or nap, especially one taken during the hottest hours of the day in a hot climate?
Pass.
A sommelier is an expert in what?
Sorry?
A sommelier is an expert in what?
Pass.
Name one of the 3 primary colors.
Orange.
What do you call the feeling that you have already experienced something that is actually happening for the first time?
Agati.
What do you call small pieces of paper or glitter that is thrown in celebration, like at a wedding?
Pass.
Who succeeded Nelson Mandela as president?
Pass.
What does the I in HDMI stand for?
Pass.
Bobby Fischer was world champion.
Time is up.
Did Lamek say pass on every question?
Lamek.
This is so hard.
No.
Lamek.
Anyway, so is it 0?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
Not
Sorry.
even one.
Not even one. Yeah.
Thanks, Lamek.
Thanks for trying.
Thanks for trying.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Quizmaster, let's go through the questions.
All right. Which East African nation is going to the polls this week? It is Uganda. There's no internet there, by the way. Shut it down. They don't want misinformation, as they say. Yeah. In cars, what do the initials SUV stand for? Sports utility vehicle. What do you call an afternoon rest or nap, especially one taken during the hottest hours of the day in a hot climate? Siesta. A sommelier is an expert in what? It's wine, specifically wine pairing. Name one of the 3 primary colors. Could have said red, blue, or yellow. What do you call the feeling that you have already experienced something that's actually happening for the first time? That's a déjà vu. What do you call small pieces of paper or glitter that are thrown in celebration, like at a wedding? Confetti. Who succeeded Nelson Mandela as president? Thabo Mbeki. What does the I in HDMI stand for? Interface. And then Bobby Fischer was a world champion in what sport? That is chess. Just play the buzzer once more for Lamek Poanga.
Lamek.
0.
Yeah, this one was a real death.
Yeah. Facebook community?
Yeah, Facebook community. As usual, Henry Chimanga just actually got everything correct.
For real?
Yeah.
Really?
He got everything correct.
Let's hear Henry's answer.
Today's questions
One,
were easy, man.
Uganda.
Really easy.
2, special utility vehicle. 3, siesta. 4, wine. 5, red. 6, deja vu. 7, confetti. 8, tabombeki. Okay, there's a blank there. Then the last one, chess.
Oh,
All right, so you got 9 then.
Yeah.
You did well.
Yeah,
Very well. Did very well, yeah.
Very well, Henry Mutale.
And so did the librarian as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Legacy owes you some nice sweet imbeba next
Sweet
month.
Mbeba.
Yes.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Sweet Mbeba.
Yes.
You put sugar on the.
You.
Caramelized.
Guys, stop.
Next month when we go to the Chwala, you need to try things.
Mukatulia pala.
Yeah.
Mbeba
beggar.
You eat people, pala.
The quiz is back tomorrow, so keep a look right here on Hot. The heat is on.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
This is
Breakfast.
Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
Life is full of unexpected surprises, but when you're part of the Swan family, we help make life as good as you want it to be while you prepare for the future. We are 160 years strong, leaving our footprint across Africa, providing a range of insurance policies that give our customers the freedom to create a better future for their loved ones and for their business. Because at the core of who we are is you. At Swan, we offer property, motor, house, and personal accident insurance for individuals who need protection, as well as miscellaneous classes, engineering, marine, and guarantees for your business to prosper. We are more than an insurance company. We are your partner for life. So call us on 095 76 73 070 or visit our website at www.swanforlife.co.zm.
For you, for them, for life. Swan, for life.
Every Wednesday, we have a conversation with Swan Insurance. And a Happy New Year to you, Natasha.
Happy New Year.
Joining us today, Natasha Mbewe is from Swan. She is our usual guest. This is home to her.
Yes,
Not even a guest.
yes.
She's a friend of the
better
show.
put me on the payroll.
Yes. So, how was 2025 for Swan Insurance?
Wow. Firstly, Happy New Year to everyone listening in. And wow, 2025 in review. So 2025 was an extremely exciting and unforgettable year for Swan Insurance. Like many other business, we had to navigate various challenges due to load shedding, increased expenses, business expenses. But despite all that, it was a year filled with growth, action, and excitement, and as well as giving back to our customers. So I'm still in the celebration mode, and I just got back yesterday, so I have a giveaway at the end.
Okay, great.
Nice. The gift that keeps on giving. Now,
Yes.
Natasha, what are some of the activities that Swan took part in for the year 2025?
Okay, so 2025 was very busy and rewarding for Swan Insurance. We rolled out several product campaigns, our car for her for the ladies, our travel insurance, and our just ended end of year campaign, which included home insurance, travel insurance, which included home insurance, the motor car comprehensive insurance, as well as personal accident insurance. We proudly took part in financial literacy, where we engaged communities in pupils in Mazaboka, Choma, and Kitwe, helping them better understand how insurance and financial planning works. Also, we participated in Insurance Week activities. Our main focus was supporting SMEs. In addition, our biggest milestone for 2025 was rolling out our agricultural insurance, and we conducted several awareness activities across the country here on radio, just to help farmers understand how best to protect their livelihood.
All right, so Natasha, I understand you come bearing gifts.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So give us a call. Natasha's going to ask one question, and then if you get it right, she has something for you in this brand new year.
At least they can walk away with something, unlike Lamek.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Lamek is still catching
Maybe
strays.
Lamek can call again.
All right, let's try.
Let's see,
0974-870-877 0950-955-877.
Good morning, you're through to FM.
Good morning, Legacy.
All right, what's your name?
Peter.
Peter who?
Piri.
Peter Peary.
Okay.
Good morning, Natasha.
Hi, good morning. So I have one question for you. What new product did Swan Insurance launch in 2025?
Home insurance? Car for her?
No.
Do we have the buzz?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Radio available.
Okay.
Yeah, call us up. It's 0974-870-877. Can you give me one more? Or
We can try, yeah.
Let's try.
I think we can.
Yeah. New Year, somebody.
And
needs to
Natasha
call.
just gave the answer away
right?
just
Before the
now.
question.
Yeah. Question, yeah. It's 0950-955-877.
Good morning, you're through to FM.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, what's your name?
Moses.
Moses, what's your last name?
Sorry, Moses Walia.
Moses Walia. All right, handing you over to Natasha.
Okay, same question. What new product did Swan Insurance launch in 2025?
Agriculture insurance.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So we'll get in touch with you for your prize.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
As easy as that.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Simple and straightforward. Natasha, any concluding remarks?
At Swan Insurance, we're committed to providing simple and affordable and reliable insurance services. So get in touch with us today. We have competitive premiums, flexible payment plans, and a dedicated customer support, and a variety of options, add-ons designed to suit your needs. So remember, at Swan, we are not just an insurance company, we are your risk partners for life. You can follow and like us on all our social media platforms, which are LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram at Swan Insurance.
All right. Natasha, always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. See you next week.
All right. For more information on Swan Insurance, you can visit the website, that's swanforlife.co.zm, and request for any inquiries, or you can visit the head office in Lusaka, that's located along Alec and Kata, opposite ZMBC, or any of the branches in Kitwe, Chingola, and Livingston, or you can call them on 0957 673070.
Life is full of unexpected surprises, but when you're part of the Swan family, we help make life as good as you want it to be while you prepare for the future. We are 160 years strong, leaving our footprint across Africa, providing a range of insurance policies that give our customers the freedom to create a better future for their loved ones and for their business. Because at the core of who we are is you. At Swan, we offer property, motor, house, and personal accident insurance for individuals who need protection, as well as miscellaneous classes, engineering, marine, and guarantees for your business to prosper. We are more than an insurance company. We are your partner for life. So call us on 095 76 73 070 or visit our website at www.swanforlife.co.zm.
For you, for them, for life. Swan, for life.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. We like hearing from you, so why don't you send us your thoughts on today's What's Hot in the News by sending a WhatsApp text or voice note to 0974-870-877. What's Hot in the News, exclusive to the Red Hot Breakfast. Red Hot Breakfast.
All right, what's hot in the news this morning? We're talking about the Food Reserve Agency disbursing 11.35 billion kwacha to financial institutions for payment to farmers who supplied maize during the 2025 crop marketing season. Payments are being made via bank payments, direct transfers, and mobile money services. FRA procured over 1.6 million metric tons of grade A white maize and thanked farmers for their contribution to national food security. We heard from FRA Executive Director Justin Junka. Let's listen to what he said yesterday.
So if I have to summarize this particular statement, this particular deadline of 10th January was actually met. The agency, working together with the board, mobilized these required resources to meet the funds that were required to be paid to the farmers. Before the 10th, as we are getting to the 10th, all the funds that were outstanding by that particular time were mobilized and immediately transferred to financial institutions that are working with the agency to pay the farmers. So what we now have is a situation where the farmers' money has been mobilized and transferred to financial institutions. So in essence, when we say that we have paid the farmers, what we are saying is that what is being owed by the agency to the farmers has been given it to financial institutions to make farmers access it.
You've been sending us your voice notes on 0974-870-877. Let's listen to some of them.
Good morning, OTFM. Good morning, Pzee, Chromez, and Legas. The trio. Farmers being paid. I think for me, that's a very good news. However, we are just urging the government to work on the causes why they are delayed. We know they were saying no, they are suppressed the target they were looking for, but next time they have to make sure that the farmers are paid on time, because those people they rely or they depend on that same amount or on that same money again to prepare for the next farming season. So whenever they are delayed to be paid, it's not good. So, however, we're just urging the government to pull up their success and make sure that the farmers are paid on time than this delayment next farming season. However, farmers being paid, I think that's a good news. I think that is my humble contribution. Thank you.
What's hot in the news?
Hello, good morning, RHB. This is Wezi from within Lusaka. Talking about payments to farmers, we've for a long time had the same system payment in terms of FRA procuring maize product from farmers. I hope to see in the future where the government through the FRA come up with a newer system where they're able to go to market just like other procurers of the same product and pay at market price, and settlement is done in real time then probably if there's something that can be done to upgrade the current, not where you supply, wait, pay, and all that. I hope to see where they're able to participate in this in real time. Settlement is done in real time and all that. Thank you.
All right, you too can send us a voice note on 0974-870-877. We'd like to hear from you. Are you a farmer as well? We'd like to hear. Have you been paid? That's the question we're asking after we've heard from FRA. If you're a farmer, and you sold your maize to FRA, have you received your money? Let's get to the news headlines at 8. Thereafter, we continue playing more of your voice notes and picking up your calls.
Easy just got bigger. Fulani easy back on the DVD. Select on something imwe easily. 120 grams of sugar is better. Easy is always ahead. Easy got the most flavors. Easy is always ahead. You spoke and we heard. Easy just got easy back. Easy just got easy just got easy back. Easy just got easy just got
Easy noodles just got bigger. Now available in 120 grams. Rainy season is around the corner. Are you ready to make the most of it? Small-scale farmers, it's time to mechanize with the PowerTrack 50 horsepower two-wheel drive tractor from Automotive Equipment Limited. Strong, reliable, and built tough with a dual clutch, heavy-duty constant mesh gearbox shocks, and oil-immersed brakes. This tractor delivers 185 Nm torque and lifts up to 1,500 kilograms, perfect for all your farm work. Made in India and available right here in Zambia for just 340,000 kwacha. Plus, we stock all genuine spare parts to keep you running season after season. Don't wait for the rains to catch you unprepared. Call or WhatsApp us on 0977 731 492. Automotive Equipment Limited, because you deserve quality.
The news headlines every second hour are sponsored by Swan Insurance Zambia. For you, for them, for life. Swan, for life.
ActionAid Zambia has called on the Anti-Corruption Commission and the Drug Enforcement Commission to update the nation on the progress of investigations following revelations made in July 2025 that some ministers and government officials were under investigation for alleged corrupt practices. The Center for Peace, Research and Advocacy has called on the ruling UPND to refrain from restricting opposition political parties from mobilizing and campaigning across the country, stating that Zambia is a multi-party democratic state. The Mine Workers Union of Zambia has called on mining companies to increase production following a rise in copper prices on the global market. More than 2,000 people have been killed during the violent crackdown by security forces on protests in Iran, a human rights group has said, as President Trump promised Iranians that help was on the way. And Manchester City's 2-0 win over Newcastle in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final was overshadowed by a contentious decision to disallow a goal from Antoine Semenyo in the second half.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Want to browse the internet and stay on your call without interruptions? Voice over LTE gives you the power to do both with reliable 4G performance, HD voice clarity, faster call connections, and simultaneous voice and data use. Activating VoLTE on your Android device is effortless. Open settings, select connections on network and internet. Then select mobile network and turn on VoLTE or 4G calling. That's it. Enjoy conversations that are clearer and connections that are stronger. Enable VoLTE today.
My son just moved to the UK and I need to send him some money. Any idea how?
That's easy. Use EcoBank's international transfers. You can send foreign currency directly from your account to his. Safe and secure.
That sounds perfect. No stress, no delays.
Exactly. Just use the EcoBank mobile app or visit an EcoBank branch and send money to any country worldwide. Send money abroad conveniently with EcoBank International Transfers. EcoBank, a better way to bank without borders.
Attention gamers and creators. Ready to level up? Fast Mobile is your headquarters. We have PS5 and Xbox consoles, plus all the games and controllers you need. For creators, find professional cameras, mics, and tripods to fuel your hustle. But that's not all. Get the latest phones like iPhone, Samsung, Tecno, and more. Find accessories, laptops, and travel bags all in one spot. Find us at Shop A75 on Freedom Way, Shop 6 on Chipperumba Road, and Shop 113C at East Park Mall. Call or WhatsApp 0779 333 503. Fast Mobile Centre for today's best technology.
Imagine high-speed internet anywhere you live, work, or travel, even in the most remote parts of Zambia. That's Starlink. Satellite broadband that doesn't need towers or fiber, just clear sky and power. Now, how do you get it? Thor International is your answer. Not a retailer, but an authorized Starlink reseller, and the difference matters. A retailer simply sells you a kit. Thor International goes further. As an authorized reseller, we provide expert consultation, professional installation, full system support, and we're right here in Zambia when you need us. We supply the Gen 3 standard kit, the mini kit, and the enterprise kit for larger organizations. For businesses operating remotely, NGOs on assignments, farms, lodges, mines, or fixed sites outside the fiber line, you don't just need equipment, you need a partner. Choose Thor International, your #1 authorized Starlink reseller in Zambia. Call 0975 101 491 0971 624 542. Email starlink@thorinl.com or visit 100/244 of Twin Palm Road, New Ibex Hill, Lusaka.
Red Hot Breakfast. Here for good.
Good morning, it's 8:06 here to let you know that a dry baby is a happy baby. Your baby diapers keep your little one comfy and rash-free with a wetness indicator that works like magic. It's now available at Jumbo Cash and Carry, Cheers, Choppies, and Pick and Pay. Your baby, happy baby.
This is
Breakfast.
Make some noise!
Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
You can achieve and be great. With Zanako, it's yours to take. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first.
The time is 8:07 on Hot. The heat is on. This time check is brought to you by Zanako. Now, did you know that Zanako has a dedicated customer service page on Facebook just for you? Well, follow the Zanako Help Force page on Facebook today for quick help, banking tips, and step-by-step guides on any of your banking transactions. Zanako, you first.
No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. Zanako.
The most important meal of the day is definitely breakfast. Start your day off on the right foot with the right information on the Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
Sounds of the morning.
Sounds of the morning.
All right, it's now time we review the answers for Sounds of the Morning. Earlier, we did play this game, but the answers were not correct. Okay, so this time we give out the answers to Sounds of the Morning. Legacy, what is this here?
Can I be honest? I think I'll just take the answer from the caller.
She said pins dropping. Or nails.
Nails. She said nails dropping.
Nails dropping. No.
Yeah.
It's actually coins.
Those are coins.
Dropping.
Really? Which one's the 15 guys?
Maybe.
Wow.
Because
Does it matter what
Zimba.
they are?
Yeah, they sound different. They sound light.
different.
Oh, is it?
Yes, they're different. We're some 5 kwacha these days.
Actually, Pzee sound like pennies.
They sound like pennies, yeah. I agree.
They sound like pennies.
I agree.
Pennies.
This one, yeah.
Torn between sneakers on a court or writing on the chalkboard.
All right, writing on the board.
Or a dog.
A dog.
Where does your mind take you,
Hey.
sir? A dog.
Especially the ending.
Or like a step on the dog's
doesn't
tail.
sound like a dog.
You know what? Our caller got this one correct.
Yeah, they did actually.
What did she say? Scratching?
Scratching.
Ah.
Yeah,
I
which
was gonna say like
cracked
sweeping or something.
That was the one I thought she wouldn't get.
Yeah.
But she actually said the actual thing, which was scratching.
Scratching, and she cracked up.
All right, now Sounds of the Morning is brought to you courtesy of Madison General Insurance. And if you are the sound champion, you win 500 kwacha. Remember that Madison General is your insurer of preferred choice since 1992. So get on the winning team today. It's worth it. All you have to do is call 4848 for more details.
This is
Breakfast.
Make some noise!
Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours. We like hearing from you, so why don't you send us your thoughts on today's What's Hot in the News by sending a WhatsApp text or voice note to 0974 870 877. What's Hot in the News, exclusive to the Red Hot Breakfast. Red Hot Breakfast.
Well, look at our stories that are hot in the news this morning. You can call us on 0974-870-877 in case you're just joining us. Well, we're looking at the story to do with the Food Reserve Agency. They have said that they've disbursed 11.35 billion kwacha to financial institutions for payments to all farmers who supplied maize to the agency during the 2025 crop marketing season. And speaking during a press briefing, FRA Executive Director Justin Chunka said payments are being made through over-the-counter bank payments, direct bank transfer, and mobile money services to ensure that farmers receive their funds efficiently. Let's listen to him speak.
So if I have to summarize this particular statement, this particular deadline of 10th January was actually met. The agency, working together with the board, mobilized these required resources to meet the funds that they were required to be paid to the farmers. Before the 10th, as we were getting to the 10th, all the funds that were outstanding by that particular time were mobilized and immediately transferred to financial institutions that are working with the agency to pay the farmers. So what we now have is a situation where the farmers' money has been mobilized and transferred to financial institutions. So in essence, when we say that we have paid the farmers, what we are saying is that what is being owed by the agency to the farmers has been given it to financial institutions to make farmers access it.
All right, you can give us a call on 0974-870-877. We'd like to hear from you. If you're a farmer, well, and supplied food and supplied maize to the Food Reserve Agency, we would like to hear from you. Have you received your payment? Have you been paid? It's 0974-870-877, 0950-955-877, and 0967-877-447. Those lines get you through to the Red Hot Breakfast. We're looking at stories that are hot in the news this morning. So do call us up on those lines. We've heard from the Food Reserve Agency and how they have, somewhat honored their obligation. And the executive director saying, on the basis that they dispersed the money to the financial institutions by the 10th of January, which was their deadline, they had met their deadline because there was a lot of talk regarding the delay in payments. The president did, speak to the nation regarding this. He addressed it himself, saying the delay was necessitated due to, the FRA, that is, adding an additional 1 million metric tons to the 500,000 metric tons that was budgeted for. So the ones that was budgeted for was paid earlier on, but the delayed one was the extra 1 million metric tons which government decided to procure through the Food Reserve Agency, and that's what necessitated that delay. But funds have been secured and dispersed. But we would like to hear from you as a farmer. Have you received that payment? Has that payment hit your account? Have you received it via the payment platforms that have been provided by the Food Reserve Agency that the executive director has told the media that they're using? We'd like to hear from you on this particular subject. Call us now at 0974-870-877. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, the trio.
Morning to you. What's your name?
Mr. Rapson, my name.
Mwansa Rapson. Are you a farmer, Rapson Mwansa?
Yes. It's just my hope and prayer that the government this time around is being truthful. They have made so many corners and turns from this matter. Such that it's very difficult to trust the government now.
So, but Rapson, when did you supply your maize to the Food Reserve Agency?
No, it's not about supplying the maize. It's about me as a stakeholder. The farmers are crying out loud.
Okay, all right. So I just want some clarity if you're also part of the farmers that supplied the maize to Food Reserve Agency.
Oh yes. I've heard stories from Miss Mutoro to the effect that Mama Bank pay them farmers. So this time around, just hope that the government is being truthful. Okay. Lion, when the lion comes around, you understand?
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you very much.
Rapson, thank you very much. Thank you for your call. It's 0974-870-877. It's 0950-955-877. Are you a farmer? We'd like to speak to you as well. We'd like to hear your experience. Have you received your payment? Have you, has that money hit your account just yet? Call us now. It's 0974-870-877. It's 0950-955-877. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Ernest Mulife on this line.
What's your name?
Ernest Mulife.
Ernest?
Mulife.
Ernest Mulife. All right, please go ahead with your contribution. Are you a farmer?
Yes, please. This is Chongo District.
All right, did you supply your maize to the Food Reserve Agency?
Yes, please. And we received the money just this last week, Tuesday.
Last week, Tuesday, is when you received your money.
Yes,
just tell us how this whole ordeal has affected you. Now that you have your money, did you manage to plant? How much have you planted this year?
Okay, I think what I can able to say, allow me to explain in our mother tongue language, okay?
No problem.
So that
no problem.
certain farmers can able to understand
Not a problem.
why a farmer, we need to be people who are prepared in whatever we do.
Mm-hmm.
I know patience demands are one because more especially if I'm a medium farmer, I'm a small scale farmer, because too much that budget drama manager, ipelekele vana ku school ya manager, drama sometimes tugulemo CD na kugula mo fertilizer. And the good part of it is another what use that in one supplier list vanatipasa voucher tonete zotengera po mbeu na fertilizer. Okay, more especially me, I'm part of the cooperative. In a certain pay, amount of money, about 400 cooperative, then you get the fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
But the pressure manje pay it's not about seed. It's not about fertilizer. But if you drama then just a person on a severe banana school. Then I go the Matengako to Mankongole, one doctor, there's a drama. But chintu chimoja mimi nataka kwa government nitakuti isi utakonga kumbuyo izi drama tezongena maezi na maezi pakuti usazitenga weza kama patika mamancha mbili pakuti zitenga and ibe kukonka stage by stage kukonga momena una supply. Okay, ngatuna supply bajana wanapeleka pa stage anatenga bomsanga ipamwe tunapeleka ku balance plus ndiko amene tapezeka na challenge because vanatondera ati milis budget amene vanapanga va FRI yenze ina budget ina statute. So
we seem to have lost him there. But thank you very much. Thank you for your call. We'd like to hear from you as well. 0950 955 877 0974 870 877. Those lines get you through. You're also sending us your voice notes. Let's play them back and hear what you're saying.
Good morning, Pzee, Legacy and Chromez. This is Peter. Yeah, the statement coming from Mr. Justin, I think that statement wasn't clear because he said that the government transferred the money. The money had been taken to financial institutions or banks. The money is not with people. So and yesterday there was a video which was going around where a farmer was badly beaten by police officers at one of our NatSave banks. They went to ask for money, and then these people told them to say no. Your money is go and ask the money from government. So now Mr. Justin is saying that we have paid all the farmers, and yet the money is sitting in these banks. So we need to be factual here. Let's just face the reality. Tell the people to say that we have transferred the money, and then you'll be paid maybe by Friday or maybe by next week. Not coming in public and say that we've paid all the money when the money is sitting in the bank. Thank you very much.
What's hot in the news?
Yeah, good morning, Chair. Lawrence here. My issue on the FRA. How do you pay farmers? Honestly, how do you pay farmers in January? Okay, mid-January, when farmers we are far beyond the planting season. I mean, how do you expect to invest that money? For me, I think this is what we say, that the UPND bad policies have killed our agriculture sector. Because that's why you can pay a farmer in January when they're supposed to be planting, supposed to be buying fertilizer, laying fertilizer in the field. So for me, it's another, bad policy. It's another, mismanagement of agriculture sector. I think this guy is 26 and must pack their bags and go. I think I've had enough of their fiascos or failures. Understand the incompetence level is just way too high. Good morning, guys. God bless. Thank you.
What's hot in the news?
Good morning. It is surprising. Yes, they've paid. So according to the government, this is the right time for farmers to put decompound. But in reality, this time farmers are putting urea. So the same minister, or I don't know, the one who was giving that update from the government, let him do it in his farm. Let him buy decompound and put in his maize now and see if he's going to have yield. They are doing things as if they don't know the farming cycle. Is this the time we can be paying farmers? January. You're even proud. Now we've paid farmers. So this is when we want farmers to start applying fertilizer. Because this time, January, it's time for urea. But that's when you are paying them. So what happened when they were supposed to put it decompound? I think this government need to be serious.
All right, those are some of the voice notes that you've sent so far. We'll continue to play them back. You can also call us on 0974-870-877 or 0950-955-877. You're listening to The Red Hot Breakfast with the trio right here on Hot.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
When excellence is your standard, choose paint that speaks quality. Stevenson's Paint, crafted for beauty, built to endure. Purchase Stevenson's paints at Handyman's Paradise along Great East Road, Tylerite Hardware along Cairo Road opposite Old National Milling, and North End and Soft Transition Hardware along Chachacha Road. Contact us today on 0978-954-864 or email sales@stevensonzambia.com. Stevenson's, finest quality paints.
Are you tired of complex financial platforms that leave you overwhelmed? Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to Standard Chartered Bank's Straight to Bank. Our user-friendly interface puts you in control. No more headaches, just simplicity and ease. Imagine the convenience of access 24/7, 365 days a year. Accountability is key, and our system provides an impeccable audit trail, putting you firmly in charge. No more guessing games, just transparency at your fingertips. We take pride in giving you a service that's unmatched, efficient, and secure. You can be rest assured that your transactions are backed by best-in-class safety measures. Whether you're making local transactions or handling global payments, Straight to Bank has you covered. Fast, secure, and efficient. That's the Straight to Bank promise by Standard Chartered Bank.
Experience the future of financial management. Try Straight to Bank today. To open a business banking account, call 5247 and a business banking relationship manager will call you back. Alternatively, email us zmbusiness.banking@sc.com or visit www.sc.com.
Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
It's 0824 on Hot. The heat is on. You're hanging out with the trio right here on the Red Hot Breakfast. We're looking at stories that are hot in the news and taking in your calls on 0974-870-877 or 0950-955-877. We're looking at a story to do with FRA saying that they've paid the farmers. They've done their obligation, their part. They have dispersed the money to the financial institutions. Now it's entirely up to the financial institutions to distribute this money to the farmers. We've been hearing from the farmers, some farmers calling in and just saying how they managed. One farmer actually said how he managed this process and how information was given to him when he was selling his maize to FRA. They were very clear to say, listen, this maize that we're taking from you is coming after the fact. So there's going to be a bit of a delay in how we're going to pay you. And that's what he was explaining. So he said he had planned well ahead for this thing, so because he knew that this maize I'm giving the Food Reserve Agency, there will be a slight delay, unlike the friends that supplied before them. But if a farmer would like to hear your story, how have you managed this situation? We had a bumper harvest last season, and government responded to it by just trying to sweep up as much maize as possible as they can. 1.5 million metric tons of maize.
Would you blame anyone for going to briefcase buyers after such an experience?
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Someone pops up with a briefcase and
Sold.
says they're gonna buy your maize, and it's cash. You're getting it instantly. You'll probably make that decision.
Yeah.
You would, but it's less money.
But you're gonna pay. Get less.
That's
right?
less money.
Think about
but
it.
less
this
money
way.
or late money. Which one would you rather get? Those are the decisions that farmers will have to make.
When your money comes late, it's lost value.
I understand.
The money I should have used it for back then, it would have made you get a little bit more. But then now you're waiting.
But the kwacha has gotten stronger. So
wow.
Really? You have debt.
All I'm saying is,
just for you to live.
Yeah.
By the time that money comes in, most of that money is probably going to debt.
I think government needs to make like a market for the farmers that won't exploit them. So the president called out to all the farmers and said, guys, let's plant more. Let's get more out of the little we have. If you have a 1 acre, if you're getting 50 bags, try and get double that. Let's try and produce as much as possible. And it was a time where in the drought when he was preaching that message, saying when the rains come, make sure. And the farmers responded. The first good rain season after the massive production. Again, another call. Massive. We're expecting a big production. We don't know what's going to happen, but the rains have been good. So we don't know what has happened with the farmers, the whole country. If everybody has managed to plant as much as they did last season. But we need to have a situation where now government has a platform that sells, okay, on behalf of them at a good price. And because right now, Food Reserve Agency, it's enshrined in our law. It's got an act. It's a reserve. It's for food security. It has a guideline that guides it to say, you can do this much, you can't do this much, you can do this and you can't do that. So we need another platform that will allow farmers, after the Food Reserve Agency secures food, to say, as a country we're food secure, another takes it up to market this raw material on behalf of the farmers, takes it up and pays them in good time. And that should be included in the national budget going forward, because you called on the farmers and the farmers respond. So now you have product. Yeah. Call us up. It's 0974 870 877.
832 FM. Good morning.
Morning, madam. How are you?
I am good. What's your name?
Hello?
We're good, thanks. What's your name?
This is Fanwa. I'm calling you within Lusaka.
All right, Fanwa. Are you a farmer?
Yeah, I'm a farmer. In fact, I became a farmer last year. I tried for the first time last year.
Oh, and you got your monies?
Not yet.
When did you supply your maize to food to FRA?
It was in June.
In June, all right. Was that like the first batch of farmers, or you guys were the second batch?
I'm not sure, but I think I was in the second.
Second, all right. So how have you managed to navigate this where you haven't yet received your payment? Did you manage to plant this year? How much have you planted this year?
No, I failed because I was expecting this money. I was expecting this money, so I couldn't get the money, so I couldn't even farm. It's very sad indeed.
Wow, so you haven't planted anything?
No.
Wow.
Because I was thinking like this money will be coming somewhere in the November, December. So I was expecting this money to invest it back in the farming. Yeah.
Okay, so is farming your primary source of income?
No, I just responded to the president's call to go for farming. So we got a new farm. It's actually a new farm.
Okay.
And it was my first harvest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't know if I'm going to continue because I was thinking that they are going to give us this money early.
So when are you going to get your money then? Because it's been...
I'm not too sure because the last time I went to Chongwe, they told me that they will call us, but up to now they haven't yet called.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you receiving your money through the bank or it's mobile money? What is it?
Oh,
I wanted to know that one there because because there's been different ways for you to get your money, so I wanted to know how that's going. So
imagine you heed to the call of the president, and then you supply, you deliver, and the money comes late, and then now morale is gone.
yeah, well, I think government should have just been really honest from the start. We'll have delays because we want to buy more than we budgeted for. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Chilima.
All right, Chilima, are you a farmer?
Yes, I am.
As your name suggests. So tell us.
I am
You're a farmer and you supply to FRA?
Well, I didn't directly supply myself, but I think I've been a keen follower of how the government has been handling the FRA. I have relatives that have supplied.
Okay. Tell us, what's the experience?
I just wanted to give out my thoughts on it.
Please go ahead.
So I think what some people are saying is not really true, because let me start with those that are on the 50 program. I think the way the government designed this time around, remember the subscription fee, the amount that I paid, 400 kwacha. That money they are not required to pay it cash this time around. Instead, it is deducted from their proceeds of what they have supplied. It's deducted upfront. So meaning that even if the money has been paid late, in terms of planting for this season, it hasn't been affected because the seeds, the fertilizers and everything were already paid without them getting the money upfront. So if you ask most of those farmers that actually the program, they were given the seeds, they were given the fertilizers, and they've planted and they've applied their fertilizers. As long as the rains in their area was okay, I think they are doing well. However, of course, we know that they may have other programs also that they may need to use for that money. That is where the party is coming in. And also the second point is, look, we both know that the issue of late payment of FRA to farmers hasn't started today or this year. It's been there even with the previous government. Okay, so as farmers, I think what we also need is just sensitization in terms of enhancing our planning, because we know that when you supply your maize to FRA, the money is not going to come tomorrow, it's not going to come next month, it's going to take a bit of time. So we just need to be able to plan around it and see how we can be able to sort out other things that we may need to meet while we are waiting for our money. Then also for the people that are saying, no, we should go to brisket buyers. Look, at the end of the day, we need to understand, why is government buying this maize from us? You know, when you supply maize to the government, you are also helping a brother out there that may not have the maize, they may have the hunger because of other natural disasters. Now imagine a situation where all of us will say, okay, we are not going to sell to the government, let's supply to the brisket farmers. If those factors arise, how is the government going to be able
your 60
to
seconds
help
is
our
up.
brothers?
Yeah.
So I think we are doing more, but we can improve. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your call.
0974-870-877 0950-955-877.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, the trio there. How are you?
Good morning, we're fine. Your name?
This is Brian, DJ Kuva.
All right, Brian, are you a farmer?
I am a farmer actually. I started last year.
Okay, have you been paid?
No, not yet, but I know I'll be paid. The EG made it categorically clear yesterday that the fund is available in the bank.
So
just waiting for it. Because myself, I have been a farmer until the government made it very, very attractive. Ukalima, Mtengwa, Badiami, so what I know is every farmer is more like a contractor or a supplier. You are given a contract, you supply, then you wait for your money. So it's about the planning. So this year, you have to understand how farming is. or ndalama zetu kwa manje zile hizo. Moreover, the government now is giving him a part. They don't have to part. Kunkala fertilizer urea, compound na mbegu. So even the farmers Monga never planting last year, they were given those parts. So the money now is available, and the president said this categorically clearly that the bumper harvest we had, the government did not want most of the maize to go to west. So the government took it upon itself to say, okay, let's buy all the maize from the farmers so that they are put it in the farm. Manje want almost free, but so that's the so let's join farming and you get our money. It's as simple as that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. 0974-870-877, 0950-955-877. Those lines get you through to the Red Hot Breakfast. Are you a farmer? Have you received your money from the Food Reserve Agency? They have said they have handed it over to the financial institutions, the banks. Others are getting paid over the counter. Others are using mobile money. There are all those payment methods that the FRA, we heard from the executive director who spoke to the media, Justin Chunka, and he announced that. But we'd like to hear from you. What's the situation on the ground?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Murife back again in Chongwe. Sorry, just within 20 seconds, I think I'll be done. What I want to clear is this. I heard one of the callers called in Chongwe to say drama still representative capacity. In fact, in my case, I stay in Chongwe in Kalimansenga village. We have a cooperative, Kalimansenga cooperative, okay? Every leader of cooperative, I must update. Don't say, cooperative. Okay? So, in terms of kulima wamenankala affected because tezotenga fertilizer, tezotenga mbeu, tosa tunalima kudala. Ngati mabwela kasisi kuno mzapeza mamilitary kudala mumwamba. So, issue chabe yes, zaka mbapankani andrama. As you know, that in drama, muntali answer the phone. I never believe the phone. But to be honest, drama tinagulisa pa mtengo wabu, you know? And drama zatu za bora. Ikawena ngome tina supply pakesi. Zinachoka ni kudala. Ikamele tina chegwa, yes, ndia familika challenge kaizeko.
Zikoma. 0974-870-877 is 0950-955-877. Those lines get you through to the Red Hot Breakfast. You hang out with the trio.
Are you tired of complex financial platforms that leave you overwhelmed? Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to Standard Chartered Bank's Straight to Bank. Our user-friendly interface puts you in control. No more headaches, just simplicity and ease. Imagine the convenience of access 24/7, 365 days a year. Accountability is key, and our system provides an impeccable audit trail, putting you firmly in charge. No more guessing games, just transparency at your fingertips. We take pride in giving you a service that's unmatched, efficient, and secure. You can be rest assured that your transactions are backed by best-in-class safety measures. Whether you're making local transactions or handling global payments, Straight to Bank has you covered. Fast, secure, and efficient. That's the Straight to Bank promise by Standard Chartered Bank.
Experience the future of financial management. Try Straight to Bank today. To open a business banking account, call 5247 and a business banking relationship manager will call you back. Alternatively, email us zmbusiness.banking@sc.com. or visit www.sc.com.
Standard Chartered Bank, here for good.
In every Zambian home, a baby's smile is pure treasure. That's why we bring you Comfort Care diapers made to keep your little one dry, free, and full of giggles. With cloud soft layers and long-lasting absorbency, no leaks will interrupt the fun. Just happy playtimes, peaceful naps, and smiles that brighten the whole house.
From Kitwe to Lusaka, Livingston to Ndola, parents are choosing Comfort Care diapers. Strong on leaks, gentle on skin.
Comfort Care diapers, keeping Zambia's babies happy, one smile at a time.
Shop smarter, save bigger at Choppies with great value, great price.
Picture this. You are hungry and you're craving something different. Something with a crunch.
Oh, wow! That's perfect! Crunchy and packed with flavor and so much taste.
grab a pack. Man chip, crunch it. You know how we do. Introducing Yo Crunch, the snack you never stop crunching. Yo Crunch, feel the crunch in every lunch. Brought to you by Yo-Yo Fan Snacks. The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
You're listening to the Red Hot Breakfast right here on Hot. The heat is on. You've been sending us your voice notes. Let's play them back and hear what you're saying in those voice notes.
Good morning, Hot FM. Danny Charleston. Let me pick what's hot today about Yama farmers. You see, when we say there's a lot of confusion in UPND government, this is what we mean. Today, they are bragging to say, no, we are paying our farmers. But how is the farmer going to prepare? Umuntu azacha prepare branch muntu mamulipira rates. Imagine if it was time ya PF. Mama. I'm telling you, right. But look at them now. Excuses after excuses. Nima press briefing yangati yametamvela. There's a lot of confusion in this government, I'm telling you. Look at fertilizer, the confusion which is there for people to receive their farming inputs.
What's hot in the news?
Good morning, Hot FM. This is Amake Bwalia. Yes, I want to comment on FRA farmer payments. Iseva kuchisamba. Bakaliboti pass and drama. Banatitana atitipeke ma receipts. Yanetfuna kutengela pon drama ja FRA. So that balembe pa forms ya jama payments bana basanka mobile money basanke banasanka bank basanke. Kuchokela hapo ma forms tinavisia kwa mine kuja kuchisamba. So my stizia ngati bazati pasadi tindrama tingo embekeza chabe every day tingo checking my balance kulibe. Manje tizali mabwanji. Maona. Ero futi bakambati nezinamvera kupena ngwakambati nanga simwenze mufisipu olobwanji. Mufisipu ni mwameni. Manje mufisipu mapasa mabazi ya milisi yolima yangati 10 kg ni most chabi yana mapasa. Manje ngati wina 2 hectares, 3 hectares. Uzali mamo chani mu 3 hectares umo. Mwaona ka ero futi na fertilizer amene iyo. Kwezo peze kama erazi hatawe kwa choka chabe bajana peleka milisi mngati mnapeleka grupu azatenga ni umozi nishikankara futi atima eti machani ayo ma consolidated list na even ma consolidated makaki ba ina problem ndama mamaji bama shitama fertilizer wamaba so peza ati mazina wenangu sana choke wenangu ya choka.
What's hot in the news?
Dine mkango ichachitika mu Zambia government ukango olipira balimi milisi zao okufikira lero January 14th chikalibe chachitikapo mu Zambia kuchokera muzungu Erensiki pamene anaendera kwa 1964. So question ni kulimwe ma Zambians na ma farmers mukalulindira kuti mukaone chani kuti mukashinikishe kuti bahagainde bakangiwa ni economy ni banaiwononga vintu vinadura mmeso yanu nga mkango ugula kuti mudye mugona na njara ma farmers ndimwe mwasweta menso kusasa ramazanu kuri bahagainde kuti mulime mwakangiwa ni imvula ichito musiyani monga ni boza so ma farmers ngati mukalude utakuti bahagainde semana kangiwe mukadufuna bayesa futi next time bakaendo mulipira ramazanu za milisi mu February musakalire musakadandaule musakaswete menso mukakale cha bezi ku manyumba kwanuko chifuka bahagainde abani bachipante pante balibe oversight balibe foresight naenda nile mkango.
What's hot in the news?
Good morning, the trio. This is Eric. I would like to comment on the issue of farmers. That's a very good move by the government. Notice that almost everything now is coming out perfectly. Load shedding has ended and people are being paid. Wow, it's amazing. An election year, it's a very good year. I hope for the better. Cheers.
What's hot in the news?
Good morning, the trio. My name is Richard, calling you from Makeni. Pzee, Chromez and my sister there. mafamazi venango vanatenga venango vakalipotenga ine peni kamba pano niri natumizako kukasama vananilimilako mirisi vaningenesera apa nyembekeza ndalama nimakunga chekutimako everyday ndalama kulibe hii government boza yapitilila vapizi simungaimverere noimverere de fama zakasiya chekudandaula tinatenga ndalama ndi pamene zakaziva tiyo vantu vanatenga ndalama otherwise vantu vakalibotenga ndalama vonse venangowe vanatengako tavomera but venango vakalibotenga iyi boza iyi vaiva ti 2026 ino ndiyo pamene vakubachita continue na boza vasiyeni tizakumana naveve pa election day taitavutika navo tavaziva.
What's hot in the news?
Hi, Hot FM. I'm calling from Nyimba. This is Grace. We are farmers in Nyimba and we have not been paid. It hasn't been easy. It's tough. We have school-going children who have passed, but they still have not paid us. So please help us. Thank you.
What's hot in the news?
Hi, the trio. My name is Kapasa Sanga. I've got brothers in Mporokoso. That's my village. And the rain season in Mporokoso starts as early as September. So as I'm speaking to you now, they planted way back in October. And if RA pays them this time around, it's a matter of misplaced priorities really, because it's wasted. The government has received an overwhelming harvest from the farmers. They could have reciprocated by paying farmers on time. The maize is on waste level now, and they had no capacity to weed. They had no capacity to buy fertilizer, to plow back in the soil. So now this is really devastating. And I tell you, we're not going to have another bumper harvest despite the good rains that we've received. Quite disappointing, really.
What's hot in the news?
Good morning, Mr. Pzee, Mr. Chromez. My name is Peter within Lusaka. For sure, the man from FRA is just saying the truth, because yesterday I took my family to Kafue where they went to go and collect the money from like kutoka kwa banasta supply milis. So babalipira bantu and kairi mu bafungo understand bantu yana supply milis kwa FRA. Government inakambati milis yewenzi wanapanga budget kuti bagule nabwa yakwana. So ye wanagula ni ya extra che kuchira kuti mafamazi bavutike kupeleka milisi somewhere or kugulisa somewhere. So I think tifinga cheta yamikira, because at least the government wacho sandrama and secondary sense budget ya yogula milisi zambiri. So tifinga cheta yamikira zonga zindrama za bwera. Ziko mwambiri msebenze bwe.
What's hot in the news?
Good morning, the trio. This is Eric. I would like to comment on the issue of farmers. That's a very good move by the government. And notice that almost everything now is coming out perfectly. Road setting has ended and people are being paid. Wow, it's amazing. An election year, it's a very good year. I hope for the better. Cheers.
All right, so those are the voice notes that you've been sending to us this morning, right here on Hot. We're about to get into RHP Sports.
Welcome to RHP Sports, the premium spot to get all the latest news on all your favorite games.
All right, so the AFCON 2025 tournament in Morocco has reached the semi-final stage, and there are matches that have been scheduled for today, Wednesday. The four remaining teams are Senegal, Egypt, Morocco, and of course Nigeria. And the first game being played is Senegal and Egypt at 7 p.m. That's happening at the Tangier Grand Stadium. And of course later on, Morocco and Nigeria at 22 hours. That's going to be played in Rabat.
All right, so the big day that we're waiting for is finally here. AFCON semi-finals. Where's your money first, Legacy? Morocco versus the Niger boys.
Listen, I I want to support Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I think I will support Nigeria.
Mm.
Even though there's a part of me that's just like, oh, Morocco put on quite a show as the host. And
I think these have been the two best teams at the tournament.
yeah, they
With
have.
Senegal, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously they want to win on home soil after, 22 years? So...
It's been more than 22
been more than
years.
22
They won it in, the 70s?
74?
Yeah.
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 So, I'm going to stick beside Nigeria.
Nigeria, huh?
I'll stick beside Nigeria.
Right. Morocco, Nigeria?
You sticking with Nigeria. Okay, that's an interesting one. The Moroccan fans are crazy.
Tell us about it.
Tell us about it.
They're wild.
You were pretending to be one at day one. We saw that.
Was not pretending to be one. I was
You
one.
were.
Had a Moroccan flag and everything.
Yeah.
You know, they'll come out in numbers. They'll support their team, and you could tell the team feeds off of that energy.
Yeah.
And look, Morocco plays beautiful football. And the refs are doing very well at this
in
competition.
supporting them, right?
So I will say, have you seen the boots that the refs are wearing? Beautiful, beautiful boots. I think Morocco wins this one. I know Nigeria doing very well.
Just being serious.
Very
with the ref.
lethal.
There've been complaints. There've been complaints that why was a Ghanaian ref picked to?
Oh yeah,
to
that.
officiate
Yeah,
this
and
game?
you know there's rivalry between Ghana and Nigeria.
And then Nigeria, and the Nigerians are feeling some type of way about it. Like, why would you pick a Ghanaian to officiate such an important game?
Yeah, yeah, and that's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Really. Look, refs are human at the end of the day. They're professional.
But they're human.
But yeah, he's a Ghanaian man who knows there's that rivalry. It's there. It exists.
You know,
the Battle of Jollof.
You know what I've realized? I always used to wonder what players said to referees until I started sitting close to the pitch. Like sometimes I'm on the pitch, sometimes I'm on touchline, and I would see exchanges between coaches and whatnot. And after picking out what is being said, now I understand why people get concerned about which ref you pick. Because those things are said.
Yeah.
And the refs are also, they have a lot of banter in them.
Oh, really?
A lot of banter in them. A lot of banter.
Yeah, but I think the refs know that people have eyes on this. And I think they'll try to be as fair as possible.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, there's a top Zambian referee, retired now, that had a lot of players.
Is it?
Yes.
Yep.
Had a lot of players coming after him at halftime in a crucial game. I think that was his final match.
Really?
And one of them was telling him, officiate this like a testimonial, man. This is your last match. What are you doing? And he's like, if you did love the first half, the second half will be beautiful.
That's what he said.
I died. I was like, this man. I promise you, it will be beautiful. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So for me, I think Morocco have been changing their tactics every time they face an opponent, and they're bringing a different side to them each and every game. Nigeria have just been plain ruthless. Today, I think, today is the day.
Today's the day. We're going to have to see.
Today.
I think this is the
the day.
toughest opponent Morocco
is facing.
And
Yes.
now we'll see, whether they can hold themselves. Because, look, they can have the home crowd, but if Nigeria score the first goal and they just take control of that game, you shut everyone up in the stands.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
That's all you need to do.
It's very easy to shut that crowd up.
Yeah.
Remember when they were failing to score, how quiet they were becoming? Yeah, it's very easy to shut the crowd up. But I'm not in agreement with the Nigerian coach saying he wants to deploy defensive, tactic. I think maybe those are just mind games against Morocco. But let him just go all out. The other game is between Senegal and Egypt. Sadio Mane versus Salah in their late days now. Not like the final we saw last time when Senegal won it.
Right, but the core of that team's still there.
Yes.
I will support Senegal any day. After Zambia, for me, Senegal I think is the team that I love to watch. They have such good players, man. I would love to see them in another final.
They will defend if they get to the final.
Sorry?
They will defend it if they get to the final.
Yeah,
That's what
because
I think.
they're big game players in that team there.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Legacy, what do you think?
It's a bit of a tough one here. Like, you want to be... I would love to support Senegal, but then the Liverpool in me is lingering.
But Salah was your guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so she's going for Egypt.
Egypt is more. Sadio Mane was your guy.
Oh yeah, former. Yeah. Some Liverpool in both of the teams.
Yeah, we are in the current regime.
Oh, okay. just so you know, somebody at home calls Mo Salah the president of Egypt.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Because when Egypt was having an election, 1 million votes were spoiled. Do you know what was written there? Mo Salah.
No. Like he's the person we should be voting for.
Imagine. Somebody went into the ballot and just wrote Mo Salah.
Yeah.
1 million people did that.
Those are people not serious and shouldn't be allowed to go into a poll. Right? Like, imagine I'm standing in this line for a long time and all you're going to do is write Mo Salah.
Focus.
1 million.
Focus.
Get out of here, man.
So, yeah, every time he's on the screen, he's like, the president of Egypt.
Wow.
But anyway.
Let's see how they play. But I think I'm going to put my money on Nigeria and Egypt today.
Okay, let's see. I know these are two great games. But speaking of great games, we've got a game again today in the Zambia Super League.
Yes.
Power Dynamos are taking on Green Eagles.
This is a mouth-watering game. Power Dynamos obviously wanting to defend their title. They're not having as much of a smooth run as they had last season. It's been a bit of a different, bit of a difficult run for them. But that's usually the case when you win a championship. The following season, there's always a bit of a time where the wheels sort of fall off. But if you have a good team, a good coach, which Power Dynamos have, you expect them to dispatch Green Eagles today. Yeah, I would back them to go all the way with this one.
So they're currently sitting second on the table. They've got 29 points. They've played a game more than Red Arrows and Zanaco.
Mm-hmm.
So if they play today again, they're going to have another game over their two rivals who have 2 games in hand on them. So on the other side, Green Eagles are currently 9th on the table with only 19 points.
Mm-hmm.
They have drawn in their last 5 games, they have drawn 4 and lost 1. Power Dynamos, their form in the last 5 games, they have drawn 2 games, won 2 games, and lost 1 game. That was a game against Zanaco.
Right.
Yeah.
You just had to throw that one in there.
Yes.
What's Zanaco's form? 3 losses in the last 5?
Zanaco's... yes, you are right, actually. 3 losses in the last 5, 2 wins. Yeah, let's see how they'll be taking on Napsa tomorrow, but that's a game we'll talk about tomorrow.
Carabao Cup action tonight, Chelsea versus Arsenal. That's being played at 22 hours. Stamford Bridge is the venue. Chelsea have a new manager, young guy who's talking a big game, you know. I hope he's able to handle himself. I mean, he won the first game as manager, but obviously against Chilenje Swallows or Teji Tigers or Luancha Brims. I don't know what it is. But now you're going up against a tough opponent, and I've seen Arsenal now are fielding stronger stronger 11s in the cup games.
I think I heard Gary Neville say Arsenal's B team would finish in the top 4 of the current Premier League.
I absolutely agree with that. I remember there was a time when Mourinho was asked about which team is the best in the Premier League a few years ago. It was like Arsenal's Manchester City's A team and Manchester City's B team, and Arsenal at that point as well. So I expect Arsenal to win this one, but it is a derby, so anything can happen.
Last time Chelsea bullied us all over the place, so I can't wait to see how the boys turn out for this one.
Yeah, if they can just find the back of the net. Different ways, that would really help them, you know. But Arsenal's defense is the best in the league, so will they be able to do the job here?
Let's wait and see. The game is coming up tonight.
Yeah, but this has been a bogey competition for Arsenal, actually.
Yes.
Like, for some reason, you get to this point and you just fail to go all the way. But this is at least the first leg, which is good. So if you win this one, things will be much easier at the Emirates.
Definitely. Manchester City were in action last night.
Yeah, and they won. What's going on? Semenyo just continuing his form?
This is in fine form. I was telling you that.
This is scary, man.
I was seeing a video of him and Erling Haaland. Erling's telling him that this guy's come here for my golden boot, but I will not allow him. I will not allow him. I'll score more goals.
Yeah, well, Semenyo is good, but Erling Haaland is
a monster.
Is a different beast. So, yeah.
That's our show for today. Coming up next is the Urban Vibe. Keep it look right here on Hot. The heat is on.
Yo, baby. My baby can go, call you up with pride. Yo, baby diapers.
baby diapers. Brought to you by YoCare Hygienics.
The Hot FM News headlines every 30 minutes on your number one for news and entertainment are powered by
YoCare Hygienics.
Good morning. The headlines at 9. Action Aid Zambia has called on the Anti-Corruption Commission and the Drug Enforcement Commission to update the nation on the progress of investigations following revelations made in July 2025 that some ministers and government officials were under investigation for alleged corrupt practices. The Center for Peace, Research and Advocacy has called on the ruling UPND to refrain from restricting opposition political parties from mobilizing and campaigning across the country, stating that Zambia is a multi-party democratic state. The Mine Workers Union of Zambia has called on mining companies to increase production following a rise in copper prices on the global market. More than 2,000 people have been killed during the violent crackdown by security forces on protests in Iran, a human rights group has said, as President Trump promised Iranians that help was on its way. And Manchester City's 2-0 win over Newcastle in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final was overshadowed by a contentious decision to disallow a goal from Antoine Semenyo in the second half.